Yeah. Hey, everybody. Welcome to One Shot Onslaught. Let me make sure real quick before we get started that everybody's audio is going to be able to be heard because that's important.
Can you feel the love tonight?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's good.
Is that good?
Is that
Pretty
good?
good.
Delightful.
I don't know if I guess I'll start the intro. So
Oh, will
tonight,
you now?
yeah, just real quick. So tonight we are playing Monster of the Week, which has anybody here ever played that before? By the way,
Nope.
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 Once.
Dragon Bait has
Oh!
played it once, and that's
And
it.
she's running this shit.
Luckily, I mean, at least she's running it, and she's played it once.
I have read the book once.
It's gonna
That's
be
more
fun.
books than I've read.
Yes, yes. So Dragon Bait will be the Creeper Keeper or Peeper Creeper, something like that. She said tonight. I
It's
forget.
Creeper keeper because I am the keeper of the creatures.
Creeper Keeper. And so I guess Dragon. I'll go ahead and introduce everybody as people. As people.
He doesn't trust me.
Dragon Bait, why don't you go ahead and start off? Where can people find you at?
You can find me at 20 Sided Adventures on all podcast players, on Instagram and Twitter, and I think we're also on Facebook.
Damn.
We're going old school.
And Tiana.
Hey guys, I'm usually over at Quest and Chaos. We are continuing to stream during the current trying time. We've all gone remote. So we are Monday, Tuesday, and I think Wednesday next week, and Saturday tomorrow. Tomorrow we're playing Call of Cthulhu, as per usual. I was actually on a Zoom call with everyone before this to make sure that we were all on the same page, technically speaking. So we'll see how that goes. So that's twitch.tv/quests and chaos. We're on YouTube at youtube.com/quests chaos. And I've been doing a lot of DMing the last couple of weeks. It's been fun.
And next up, Danny.
Hi, you can find me all over the internet as Danielle Lenoir. I'm on Twitch, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Instagram. I'm not on Twitch or Twitter a whole lot lately because life is crazy. But I am knitting my fingers off, so you'll see stuff up on Instagram, and depending on how work goes, I may do some Twitch streams just of me knitting. I've figured out the 2-camera thing, so keep your eyes open for that.
What are we working on tonight?
We are working on my same streaming project. It is going to be a cowl. It's a little bit more than halfway done, so I've got my marker in to show where I started. We'll see how much I get done tonight.
Nice.
Yay!
And Jeremy.
Hey, so you can find me at Master Uzaru, and you can find that on Instagram, Twitter, and then on Twitch. I'm streaming a lot of video games on there lately. Mostly it's going to be like Sea of Thieves, or I've been doing this new game called Ori and the Will of the Wisps and playing through that a little bit. But it's been a fun time, so you can go ahead and catch me on any of those places.
And last but certainly not least, Gerundu.
Hello, I am Gerundu. You can find me on Twitter at Gerundu, or you can also find me on the One Shot Onslaught Halfway to Heroes Discord, where you absolutely cannot shut me up, no matter how hard you try.
I've muted him and he hacked into my account and unmuted himself. So I've tried, everybody. And now Dragon Bait, I'll let you take over. I don't know really how to do this.
So we are playing, Monster of the Week. For people who don't know, it's basically like a game that supernatural kind of they fight monsters. Listen, if you've seen Supernatural, you know how this is gonna work.
Yeah.
Usually about one a week.
Yes. Except we're not doing that. This is a one shot.
So she claims.
We'll see how tonight goes. So because I had our lovely people make their characters while we weren't on stream, we now need to work on your guys' histories.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So I'm going to start with, I'll start with Gerundu, because you're to my left on the screen. Probably not on
Okey-dokey.
the Twitch screen, but whatevs. But yeah, Gurundu, you start off and you can pick one for each. And you get to pick. They
Okay.
have no say in what you say.
Ooh.
I know the power.
Limitless power.
Itty bitty
Um,
living space.
Yeah, you might want to take
Okay.
notes, guys.
Okay, Jeremy.
Yes.
I need to unlock my phone, which decided to lock itself in an inopportune moment there. You tried to slay me, but I since proved that I'm on the side of good. So
Okay.
it's up to you to tell me what convinced you that I was a good boy.
Well, and this actually kind of fits with one of the things I would have gave you for your history. I still don't fully trust you. Like I'm still like worried, but I realize like you are on my side and I've seen you do good things. But the even though I have witnessed you doing decent acts, the reason I really kind of keep you close is because you're actually described in some sort of prophecy, but it doesn't really explain what role you play. But someone fitting your description is described in detail. So I'm kind of like,
Okay.
maybe I need to keep him close. Maybe I need to, give him a chance.
That's sweet. I like that. It would probably help if I explained who my character was, maybe first.
Yeah, do that too. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
I looked at the introductions
Yeah.
right above. That might be a good place to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do that. Retcon.
Whoops.
So yes, I'm Silas Lancaster. I'm a vampire. I've been a vampire for about 60 some years now. I was turned in the early 60s, or the late 60s, I forget. I was 84, yes, that's right. I was bitten by a vampire emerging from a Rolling Stones concert and mistook me for a groupie. I'm an elderly man and have been since the 60s. Unfortunately, I fight against my baser instincts. I don't like to feed upon the living. However, it's sadly a part of my vampiric nature. I've been able to restrain myself rather well so far. I dress myself quite well in tweed suits and a bow tie. I walk with a cane. Proud-bearing, quite spry, as you would expect for one of the undead. However, I still inhabit the body of an 82-year-old man. So yes, with those introductions done. So we've established then that you didn't murder me because Silas fits into some kind of prophecy.
Yes.
Okay, so next up, Tiana is next up on my thing. So, let's say direct descendant.
Ooh.
Shit.
I was actually going to pull blood relation. So yeah.
Yeah, perhaps the result of a dalliance in his World War One days as a fighter pilot in World War One. It was your great grandfather or something. If you want to fill in some details on that, as you wish. Danny. We fought together against the odds and prevailed one time. It doesn't provide any more detail than that, I guess. If you want to think about something that might have happened.
Well, back in the war, of course.
Yeah, in the war, obviously. Yeah, those damned Huns and the Kaiser, who's a damned rotter. And finally, Filbert, I believe your character's name is, Adam.
Of course it is. Yes.
Yeah, Filbert. I'm sorely tempted with the that I'm romantically obsessed with you.
Yes.
I mean, If you didn't go for that one, I wanted to.
Well, all right, it's settled then. Romantically obsessed.
Okay.
It's up to you whether you know about it and if you reciprocate.
I've got some feelings. Do not reciprocate yet, but I have picked up some signals.
Okay.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that's it.
Okay.
Does everybody do that whole list for everybody?
Yes.
Oh, hell
Yes.
yeah.
We'll go down to Tiana.
Oh no, I'm trying to remember who everyone is.
I can come back to you if you need me to.
I'd like that.
Okay, we'll go over to
I'm
Jeremy.
gonna make some notes.
How
I
about
think.
how about we all introduce ourselves first and then do the boss?
Who's running this? No, I'm just kidding.
I'm
Yeah.
Jeez, that'd be a lot easier.
No, that's fine.
Someone
Yeah.
trying to-
No, it's fine, Adam. I'm just giving you shit. Jeremy, go ahead and introduce yourself, and then we'll go Adam, Danny, Tiana, and then we'll go back to Jeremy to do bonds, and we'll go in that
Okay.
order again.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm
Sorry, Grundu.
Alucard Alexander Vespucci, but everyone just calls me Shadow.
Do they though?
I move like the darkness itself. If you see me, it's because I wanted you to.
I'm wearing like it's like gray, really thin like leather armor, and I have like a black cloak and like a hood. And like I realize it's like 2020. I look like I would be like a rogue from like D&D or something. I have like all black pants, big ass cloak. I like basically just look scary as shit because I'm just dressed like this all the time. He's kind of like tall and lanky. He's in his early 20s. But most of the time he's like very just stays away from people. He's kind of minds his own thing. He thinks a lot of the carelessness that other people put up with, he has no interest in it. So he just kind of is like on his own. And that's because Shadow is the initiate, which means since the dawn of history, he's been part of this, like he is part of this clan that has been dedicated to stopping darkness and to destroying these monsters. Basically, he feels like they're the reason most people don't even think monsters are real. He's the reason people get to like sleep peacefully, where and they're ignorant to the fact that these monsters are really out there. But yeah, he's a total asshole, and he's always like super, really edgy and like just really over the top. And he just thinks everything's so serious, and he's just all about killing monsters and sending them back to hell. Oh, also a little bit of extra detail. His clan that he's part of is called the Clan of Horus, and that's the Egyptian god of the hunt. And basically, they all they can trace their history back all the way back to like ancient Egypt and beyond, of like these different sects that were in these different civilizations that were dedicated to stopping like these demons and monsters.
Nice.
But anyways, who else?
It's Adam's turn.
Yeah, I'm Filbert. I'm Filbert Fogel. I'm you'll know me. I got see, Shadow said that you can't see Shadow unless he wants you to see him. You can't see me even if I want you to see me because I'm on camouflage. And if I'm in the middle of the city, I'll find a bush to hide and camouflage up against because I'm an expert. I'm maybe a little husky, I'll say that. I've got a stern face. Again, all camo. I got whatever you need. I'm an expert at hunting squatches. BFs, that's Bigfoots for common folk. Vampires, werewolves. I hunt them all. Just, whatever needs hunting, I got the know-how to do so. I grew up, my parents were preppers. They instilled a love of, I'm a really book-learned man. I read lots of books. Anything you need to know about any kind of monsters or anything like that, I'm your guy to know where to find. I'm Filbert Fogel. That's
my
it.
rosy cheeked angel.
Silences.
Okay, Danny, it's your turn.
I am Laseth the Divine. The end of days is upon us, and I'm here to stop it. She is a tall, slender, very not super pale, but like glowing. She is dressed in a perfect white suit, very well tailored. Every once in a while, you get a glimpse of wings behind her. She has a plan, and you don't need to know it.
Well, that's good. At least one of us will.
Somebody has a plan. That's great. Great to know.
Good.
Tiana.
I have plans. I'm just
Plans that don't
sexy
involve.
plans.
Yeah. Making love to Filbert.
Oh God.
Everything still works, I assure you.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're not.
I have
No, I'm not.
questions. We will talk about it after the stream.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm Misty Charlotte Palladino, and I'm the spellslinger, and I'm from a long line of spellslingers, and we've worked to protect this world pretty much as long as there's been people who've been able to connect to magic. And I am 6'3" tall. And tend to wear a pale trench coat and carry my wand on a little sheath on my belt.
Okay. Awesome.
I'm thinking Harry Dresden, but female. So
I never watched or read that, so
don't watch it. Don't
Just
watch
read
it.
it.
Read the books.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Or
Do
listen
not-
to them on Audible, because James Marsters narrates.
Okay.
And James Marshall.
He's perfect for it.
Listen,
Anyway.
I'm in quarantine. I will probably do that thing.
Yeah.
Scare me now that you know what people are and what they stand for. What are their relationships to you?
To me?
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, we already covered Garundu's character, Silas.
Yes.
So, yeah, at first I didn't trust Silas. In fact, we fought at one point in time, but he's since proven himself to be helpful enough. And the main reason I trust him is because he has worked his way. Like, he really matches the description of this prophecy. It just doesn't really tell us what side he's on or what role he plays, but he's definitely involved. I'll start with Adam's character, Filbert. So Filbert, for the background I chose of how we know each other, is we're both part. Technically, it says we're both part of like the same martial arts and ancient weapons club. But what I really see that as is on Reddit. We both post on this Reddit page, and we've been talking, and you've been buying a shit ton of these like knives and shit. And I'm watching it because I'm trying to like find like people who are importing magic artifacts so I can go kill them. So I thought you were like, so I like came up to murder your ass basically. I like followed through this whole deal. I'm like trying to sell you these magic knives. I meet up with you on the from the internet, and then finds out you're just some hoarder guy who's like ready to hunt some squatch. So, you know, the moment you saw how fucking legit my shit was, you're
Okay.
like, you want to go fight Sasquatch? And like, so we're like friends. Like, you can help me hunt monsters.
Okay. What was your Reddit handle on there? What was Shadow?
What was the
Yes.
Reddit handle, or what was the subreddit we were at?
Both, please.
XX Dark Shadow XX.
The subreddit was like demonic artifacts, and the what?
My handle was just my full name all spelled out so people could find me easy.
With address and social security.
It's a very long handle.
Yeah, mine was like big X, little x, shadow death, little x, big X.
Shadow Death, huh? Was it DETH?
Only because I ran out of characters. So yeah, that was my name. Okay, so that's 2 people. How do I know Misty, the spell slinger? I think so. My character knows ancient lore and like these really knows like about rituals and a little bit of magic. But the magic I do is like takes time and like we plan and set stuff up. The magic you do seems like really powerful and fast. So seeing like just how much power you have, we know each other basically because we're involved in this world where we know magic exists and kind of how we control it and things like that. And then as for Liseth, the what was the title?
Laseth the Divine.
The Divine. Oh, we met, but at first I was in an undercover identity because I know that a lot of evil things appear good at first, and a lot of good things might appear evil, such as our vampire friend here. So just because it was clear to me that you were very powerful and you knew about this kind of underworld of monsters being real. So at first I was undercover, also trying to figure out like, are you a monster in disguise that I need to slay? But found out, or at least I'm hopefully certain that you're not. My study goes on; it continues. But I think that's all 4.
Yep. Adam, it's your turn.
So does this mean that whoever's last doesn't get to do any?
I was gonna say, you guys have pretty much filled in everything for me.
Well, but you get to do no, because she has to assign ones for everybody else too.
Yeah, we have our own background list.
Yeah.
Okay. So we've got Silas and Shadow. I met them. Misty.
Wait,
what?
You have to have a bond with Shadow as well off of your list.
Yeah, you can like connect it. Like me
Okay.
and Grundu just connected because mine happened to do with prophecy.
Yeah.
All right. So Shadow once when we were on the Demonic Arts subreddit, I was browsing and he's the one that kind of made this post about these magic nunchucks that I've actually got in my armory now, and he came up with me to help meet the buyer. A really blue collar guy. A white collar guy. Like he was like real buttoned up, real nice. Just sold it to me for $100. So I didn't actually need Shadow there with me, but he was kind of my muscle, just in case. So I got them now in my workshop in my lair. So that's cool. Silas. Oh man, Silas. Silas came seeking me for some advice. What was that advice, Silas, you were looking up for?
Are you sure you want me to be the one to tell you this?
What subreddit did you meet him on?
I want to know how to love.
And I gave him really, really, really good pointers about love. Maybe too good of pointers, one might say. And then he just moved into my neighborhood, which I thought was weird. Especially because I live in the woods, so that was doubly weird. Let's see, Misty. Misty is my maybe not anymore, but she was my student / apprentice / ward. She also was browsing that subreddit. And I post on like every subreddit just to cast a wide net and just hope that I catch some like a squatch pretending to be a redditor. And I've caught 2 that way so far. So I think.
What was the subreddit you met her on? Which one was that?
That one was.
We got Love and Friends. You got Demonic Items.
That one was L2 Magic. Learn to Magic. And she was just asking. She was talking about how she has sent sparks out of her fingertips and things like that, and was. Looking for somebody to help really teach her. So I kind of catfished her a little bit. I feel a little bad about that. But then when we met up, I did have some at least like life lessons to teach her and things about prepping. Not so much about magic. I don't know anything about magic, but I thought she was gonna be like a demon or a ghost or something. So when we met, I found out she was pretty cool. So that's how we know each other. So I'm not a magic apprentice or anything, or a master or anything, but I'm like a life coach to Misty.
A life coach.
I'm a life coach to Misty.
Oh my god.
Let's see, for Leseth the Divine. Give me one. There's a lot of really good ones.
Would it help for you to hear what I've got for you?
Yeah, let's do that.
So, based on your extensive work on Reddit, you are the one that I go to for advice on all things mortal. Whether it's sex, food, drugs, television, Filbert is my source.
Oh, really?
It's a terrible plan, but
It's awful. I love it.
And then my connection to Leseth is that one time when she was over at my house, I offered her a glass of water. She took a drink. I ended up having her DNA tested, and she's actually a niece of mine. She doesn't know that, but I do. So she's my distant relative.
I think she fought in the war.
What's that?
Yeah, she was in World War One with Silas.
Yep, that's. I'm pretty old.
Oh,
Did I say niece? I meant
maybe
great
grandmother?
aunt. Great aunt.
Yeah.
great aunt. Okay.
I get those two mixed up a lot.
You did the genetic test where you mail it in. Just swab that, send it in.
I actually know someone who found an unknown half sister because of those things.
oh,
Well, I mean, that's how they caught the Golden State Killer. Here we are.
Yep.
It says niece or great aunt.
I'm not sure. It's like,
we can't get it down past these two. It's one or the other.
Family tree's just a spiral.
More like a bramble.
Yeah.
It's just a tumbleweed flowing through the forest.
okay.
That's just how we do it in prepper country.
okay. Let's see. After meeting Shadow, I know that he is at heart a good and righteous person, and something I must do is keep him good and righteous. Silas, back in the
Yes.
war, saved my life,
Yes. I was
and
young
I
then.
owe him for it.
I was young then.
Excellent.
Filbert is, of course, the one I go to for advice on all things mortal.
God, hey,
That's your idiot nephew.
Hey, we said that you come to my advice for sex, and then we found out that I'm your nephew, so that's kind of weird.
A little
No.
weird.
Here's the thing. You found out she was.
Have I been doing it wrong?
Yeah, that's true.
She might not know that.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to admit to her that I swabbed her DNA.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it's
Misty.
perfectly normal for mortal types to just put a swab in your mouth mid-conversation.
I mean, if he told me that, I'd believe it. So,
Probably.
Just-
oh,
Mortals do this all the time.
I assure you this is perfectly normal.
Misty is the one who summoned me this time
Ooh.
through a prayer. I don't know if it was intentional or subconscious, but she is the one that has caused my presence here on this plane.
She said a little prayer for you. I had to do it.
Oh my. All right, that makes it my turn.
Yes.
think.
Yes.
All right, so for Silas, you established that you are my great grandfather,
Yeah.
and that actually ties in with one of mine, blood relation. Though you were out of contact for years, I imagine you were out just like following the Grateful Dead around the country I mean, the entire time that I was a child, and it's like, okay, yeah, sure. And then
Just
we
incredibly old man just following around.
It used to be like a World War II pilot.
Or one.
Like fucking a World War I pilot.
yeah,
Even better.
Yep.
flying a
Jerry
biplane.
knows. Jerry's the only one that knows what it was like.
and I actually reconnected with him when he came back into my area, and I realized that he was very old and very learned. I know what he is, but I'm also like, well, you know, I take a walk on the dark.
I never asked for this.
I take a walk on the dark side now and again, so you know. And I actually asked him to teach me how to shoot a pistol because my gear is an old revolver. So he was the one who taught me how to shoot a gun.
Awesome.
In fact, I believe I gave you that revolver. It's my old service pistol.
I'll roll with
I
that.
currently
Explodes
wield
in her hand. Guys. I only have like 3 fingers.
German officer.
And with Shadow, we are both part of the magical world, and at one time we didn't like each other all that much. We were rivals actually, because he was studying so hard to become a magic user like me, and pushed me to be better and better at controlling my magic. So we had kind of a rivalry for a long time, but now we're real close friends, even though I think he's a dickhead sometimes.
What? I'm sorry. What is a dickhead?
Well,
Ask
it's
Filbert. He'll know.
Yes.
Yes, he is so wise. He knows so many things in that beautiful round head of his.
Oh no. Oh no.
Such thoughts of wonder.
Oh
Why?
What have we done?
Gerundu, why?
Filbert's like everyone's fucking.
Is there
life
something
to the
wrong
world.
with a 163-year-old man?
You can't even finish that sentence.
no. Almost
So-
out of water.
Oh gods. And for Filbert, I found him on the Reddit thread when I was
Fucking Reddit.
in kind of a low spot, because my parents died when I was real young, and I was learning how to control my magic, but I needed a teacher, and he's kind of shit at teaching magic, sure, but he's sort of my conscience. He's the person that I turn to when I realize that I'm just a little bit too off in my own head. So he's the one who pulls me back and grounds me sometimes.
I'm so worried that the Doomsday Prepper is like the voice of reason for so many of you.
He's like our fucking Black Canary or whatever. He's like the Watchtower.
Oh, this is
He's
wonderful.
what connects us.
It's
heart
a
of the
responsibility I
conventional
take very seriously, and I tend to make do with that.
He just runs like 8 subreddits.
I'm the moderator of Reddit, not subreddits. I'm the moderator of
Reddit.
Reddit.
You used to own dig.com, but we all met on Dig. Just go back.
God.
And for Layseth, after she showed up in my backyard one night, because I was praying for some help. I was having some difficulty with a monster that I was dealing with, and she showed up in my backyard. And after I tried to, kill her, had to do the holy water and salt regimen to make sure that she was all right. But she and I have fought alongside each other for a long time, and we're comrades in arms.
Okay. I love this. I love this a lot. I have a few questions before we begin.
Oh dang!
Please.
Why would that be?
No.
We ask nothing of Durundu, please no.
No. How often do you guys get together? Are you actually like close friend group kind of thing? Do you work together often?
I think yeah.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a lot of people come to me for advice,
Yeah.
so I think I'm kind of the central.
Filbert.
I do have as an expert. I've got a what do they call it? A haven. So I'm
Okay.
thinking that maybe we'd like.
Did you bring us all together to
I-
hunt Squatch?
I'm thinking that's kind of like where we kind of maybe meet up for like a weekly poker game.
Oh my God, you're Bobby.
You are Bobby. You're natural.
I'm the
There we are.
Bobby.
Nice.
Okay. So you guys are friendly. Okay, cool. So now I can start our opening scene, which has nothing to do with you right now. So sit back and let me tell you a story.
Tell us a story, Auntie DB.
And I have ended the call and we're done.
I was sitting comfortably.
Okay. The roll of thunder and the wind. The thunder rolled and the wind shook the trees around the large house. Inside, a man in his early 40s sat in a wing-back chair. His shoulders shook as he sobbed into one of his rough hands. In his free hand, a bottle. Resting beside him on a table, a pistol. The fire in the hearth was burning low. The rain pounds on the roof above. Thunder crashes around the house before a knock on the door can be heard. Daddy? A child's voice called out to the man. Daddy, please come get me. I'm cold. The man stood quickly, dropping the bottle to the floor. His eyes were wide with fear. He wiped his face on his sleeve. Sarah? His voice was shaking. Yes, Daddy. Why did you let them put me in the box? He rushes to the door and threw it open. Lightning strikes, covering the man's scream. And then we shift to you guys at your poker game. Who's winning? What are the bets?
Let's see. What I'm looking at the kind of roles we can do here. What is this? Act under pressure? No, there's no roll offs. Never mind.
No.
Who is winning?
I would
don't
bet
imagine Silas is winning.
Lisa probably is because I would bet that she could see everyone's cards.
That, and I've got the what I need when I need it.
Yeah.
I can produce whatever I need, so yeah, I pretty much win.
We're considering not inviting her anymore.
Not to the
could
poker
try-
part,
I
anyway.
could try and mentally dominate one of you to let me win.
Oh my
You know,
god.
vampire powers.
Fucking
You know,
vampires.
I'm not sure I know how to play this game. I think perhaps Lisa, you should let me win.
So hold on. What's the roll for that?
It's roll plus charm.
Okay, roll it. I want to see what you get.
Oh, snake eyes.
Ah! That's real bad.
So read what it says when you fail.
It doesn't. It just says if I can on a plus 10 hold 3, on 7 to 9 hold 1. I could spend hold to give them an order. Hunters can choose, but if they do, hunters can choose whether or not to accept it. But if they do, they mark experience.
Okay.
And doesn't he get experience for rolling and getting a total of 60
Yeah.
less?
Yeah, you mark experience.
Oh bugger! I'm sorry.
And I'm not gonna get your name right, Danny. Leth?
Laseth.
Laseth. You know what he was trying to do. What do you say in retaliation?
Do you really want this to be the one that repays our debt?
No, I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm just so very tired of losing.
I'll set out the
Sucks to
next
suck.
hand.
Thank you. I would take that as a personal favor.
I think I'm done. I'm gonna get a drink. Anyone else want one?
No, I shouldn't think about drinking.
Fair enough.
I feel like Shadow wouldn't come just to play poker, so he sent him out like it's an emergency thing just to get him to show up. And so the lightning, you hear lightning strikes outside and the door's just open, and he's standing in there in a silhouette. He's like,
All right, what's the problem? Did you detect more necrotic energy?
Yeah, there's some necrotic energy in my poker table here. I cleared it out real good though. Why don't you come and grab
What do you
a
got?
seat?
Hi, Shadow. Hi, Shadow. You want a drink?
Hello, young Master Shadow.
What's the emergency? Why are we all gathered here?
It was the necrotic energies.
God damn it! And he just like punches the wall.
Now, control your temper.
And what's this number? You didn't call me from a landline, did you? Emergencies only. Code red.
It was a lot of necrotic energy. I forgot to tell you that.
I tried to send you a telegram, but the man at the post office told me they didn't exist anymore.
That was actually Silas's second guess. The first one was he tried a pigeon, but it was a dead pigeon, so it didn't go nowhere.
Here's Filbert. Why didn't you use the messages settings on Reddit?
I did. I sent out a.
This is for emergencies only.
As
It
you are
was.
fighting, all of a sudden, an envelope materializes from above the poker table and drops to the table.
There's no emergency shadow. That's what I was telling you about.
Oh,
What is
goodness.
this?
We're getting called on again.
This is a sign.
What sorcery is this?
Look to Misty.
It's one of your tricks.
Shadow,
What?
you would actually know this. This is how you've gotten most of your contacts from your people. It has the symbol of
Just
your
testing.
secret group.
Oh, you know, just
Figured it out.
just the usual sorcery from the Anubis folk.
From the nudist folk.
Anubis, granddad.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Nudist.
I'm sorry. I thought it was my special magazines.
He goes, shh, a black message.
He grabs it and he like opens it.
Okay. So, like most messages you get whenever you have a job, it has the name Brine on it and Silverline. Now you know that Silverline is a like a ranch just outside of the town that you all live in. Also,
Mhm.
what's the name of the town you live in? I'm not making all this up.
Where's your house at, Filbert?
My house, Louisville, Kentucky.
Fuck.
That's where we are.
Fuck. Okay.
In the
Fair
forest. In Louisville,
In the
Kentucky.
It's on
So-
the outskirts.
So outside of Louisville, Kentucky,
Tell everyone you're from Louisville.
there's also a place called Silverline Ranch. Not true. That's from my hometown, but whatever.
There's probably one there too.
Maybe.
Wouldn't surprise me.
But that is the two things that you have: the name and the location.
Okay.
And what was the name again? Sorry.
Brine, which is usually a last name.
Okay. And then what's the brine?
Yep.
And then something ranch.
Silverline.
Silverline Ranch.
Yep.
I'm
Okay.
actually like taking notes. I don't usually do this.
I'm so proud of you.
I'm so.
We'll just look up
glad.
to Filbert.
Filbert, Silverline Ranch, what do you know?
I know everything there is to know about Silverline Ranch. Let me just round off some facts right here.
I'm sure you do, you magnificent Adonis.
Ugh.
Silas, now's not
Fill
the
me
time.
with your knowledge.
Well, let's see. I've actually read about this sort of thing. Well, no, that's not an act under pressure right here. What would this be, Dragonbait? Would this be like to
Oh,
get some
you're-
information, investigate a mystery?
No, you
No.
know. So this is the thing. You're in this area. You would know that Silverline Ranch is a large cattle ranch that used to be owned by Brian Silverline, but was then passed down to his daughter Rebecca Brine, and she and her family have been living there.
Yeah, that's Rebecca Bryan. Should be living there at the Silverline Ranch. It's a cattle ranch, not too far from here. We could all hop in. I think I get to. You know what? No, I think that was if I was the mundane. I got a car.
I will let you have a car.
It's a pickup truck.
Perfect.
course it is.
So it only
Capital.
includes like 4 of you, and one has to be in the back.
No, it's
explaining
a
it?
one-person seated pickup truck.
That's it.
They are all in the back. I ripped out the other seats so nobody could sit by me. And I loaded it with beef jerky and shotgun shells. Dragonbait, I've got a lot of shotgun shells.
That's fine.
When you're talking about the ranch, he's gonna go,
Cattle ranch. Must be another chupacabra swarm. Grab the shotguns.
That was my first thought. I already got my shotgun. Let's
Would
go.
one of you
All the
be
shells
so
in the
kind
car.
as to be so
Wait a
kind as to
minute.
help me into the
Wait,
truck?
we're gearing up, and I pull
my
out my
hips,
flaming sword.
Silas, last time I helped you up in the truck, there were some weird noises coming from somewhere. I don't know where. Somebody else could
can't-
help you.
I'm too old, you see.
I will
can't-
help you, Silas.
Thank you so very much, Lesas. Ah! Oh,
Hey,
my
hey,
joints!
I'm in the driver's seat. I'm still here, Silas.
I'm sorry. Every
The
moment,
squatches.
every waking moment is agony to me.
The squatches are gonna hear you, Silas.
Okay, I'm in now. I'm in.
Oh, you
Oh,
done
God.
though?
Excuse me. I'm just going to bite down on this piece of leather.
Do you want some jerky, Silas?
Yes, please. Please.
Are you gonna eat it this time? I ain't never seen you eat anything before.
Hold up. Silas, you would know deep in your immortal soul that if you eat this, you start vomiting, and it is awful looking and terrible.
But I love him.
But I'm in the truck with you.
You're all in the truck with him.
Okay, I shall resist the temptation.
Yes,
Somehow I shall put aside my undying love and unquenchable desire for you. I will not accept this gift at this time.
I had just started the car up. What was that about? On what?
Never mind.
I'm gonna run over and like leap up off the side.
You guys pile in. I'm gonna ride in the back.
They're all riding in the back.
Everybody's in the back.
Everyone's in the back.
We all have to ride in the back. What are you on about?
With
So,
shotgun
I'm just
shells and
about-
jerky, take up the rest of the truck.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop up in the truck. You know, pulling my wand out and checking it to make sure it's ready to go.
I just imagined all of you were already sitting in the very back when Shadow ran up and jumped over. Violet! And he looks over and he's like, "Oh,
Well, I
We're all-
mean like the
we're
bed
all
of the truck.
here.
yeah, they're all in
Yeah.
the bed."
Okay.
Yeah, we're all here.
So it's late at night, it's raining, and you're all driving over to Silverlock.
I spread my wings to protect myself.
I'm gonna scoot closer and sneak under the wings with her.
Okay.
I just have my hood up and I'm brooding.
Silas just pulls the collar up on his tweed jacket and shivers.
Oh,
Come closer,
no. You're a
Silas.
vampire. You don't feel cold.
No, but that tweed jacket's not going to make it through the night. I don't think rain is good for tweed jackets.
No,
Nope.
unfortunately
I spread my
not.
wings a little bit more to try and cover Silas as
And he
well.
sort of huddles in. So thank you very much. I'm so sorry to be such a terrible burden.
Not at all.
Watch your tone, old man.
I'm like still not certain about him because he's a vampire. He's like the most polite motherfucker. I'm imagining him looking like Peter Capaldi. Like I don't know why.
Oh
I just
yeah.
feel like he'd make a good old as fuck vampire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be nice, Shadow. That's my granddad you're talking to.
That's
Yes,
my
I-
granddad.
Well,
Wait.
my
Oh, never mind.
my great granddad, but
What you
you
know
know.
not about, Filbert?
Nope. I don't want to think about that.
Keep those beautiful eyes on the road, Filbert. Lest we not get there in one piece.
Are we all ready to go? Everybody, you all sitting down? You seated?
You mean we're not moving already?
No, I was waiting for everybody to get comfortable.
Let's
Lord,
go.
we'll be waiting a long time for that.
Yes, anytime this topic comes up, I'm very uncomfortable.
I would be too. God from above, I am too.
See? God agrees with me.
All right, so you're all driving over to Silverlight. Actually, Adam, have you started your truck?
I am going Yep. It's not the greatest truck, but it will get us there in one piece, hopefully.
Cool.
Cool.
Yep. Yep. So it's late, it's nighttime, and it's raining. And you pull up to the gates outside of Silverline Ranch. What do you do?
Watch your back. These Louisville chupacabra can stun you from one single bite. You'll be
Perhaps
on
I
the ground
should.
paralyzed for hours.
Well, that's all very well and good, but perhaps I should go and say hello.
That sounds like personal experience, Shadow. Did you get knocked out and left in the woods for hours?
More than a few times.
Damn
You
those
know-
frat boys.
You'd think you'd learn after the first time.
I've rolled out my window and I yell back to them, "Hey, someone's got to go and open this gate. I vote anybody besides Silas, please. I don't want him to have to get back up in this truck, man." Silas,
Leave you me. I don't want to have to do that either.
Yeah, I'll hop down off the back of the truck and squelch up, trench coat collar turned up to my cheekbones and pull open. I'm going to check the gate to see if it's locked.
Oh, it's definitely locked.
it's
What's
okay. Hey, Misty, I've been here. You just gotta jiggle it a little bit, and it should loosen up.
Easy to say from the comfort of your cab.
We're just like all out here in the rain and shit.
Hey,
You're in like this dome, like with meat smell.
I gotta deal with the
Don't
jerky
you shout
smell.
at him.
Is it
Yeah, salty jerky smell.
Is it like a combination lock on it, or is it a key lock?
It's a key lock. So it's like a padlock just to like keep people out.
Oh, hey, Dragonbait, I want to do one of my things.
What is one of your things?
I have got preparedness. When you need something unusual or rare, roll plus sharp. And on a plus 10 or 10 plus, you have it right here, right now. I would like to have the key to this place.
So here's the thing. Explain to me why you would have the key.
As a prepper, I want to be able to bug out to every location known around here. So I have went to Lowe's and Home Depot. I actually got banned from Lowe's after going so many times, but Lowe's and or Home Depot to get keys made of a bunch of different locks around the city of Louisville, including this one. So that's a 10 plus, and I got that.
I love it.
So
You
when we're
know
like, have you
what?
heard of this ranch? You weren't like, yeah, I have a key for that place.
It's just
Sure.
cool. I think
Sure,
I think it's better if he's just like been copying random keys he's found, and it just so happens he's got one of this enormous key fob that fits.
What brand is this beef jerky? Is it made by Silverline?
It's made by me.
It's not Silverline beef
Of course
jerky.
it is.
I've rolled a 5, and it's a plus sharp. So my sharp is plus 2, so I got a 7. So on a 7 and 9, I have it, but not here. And it would take some... Hey, Missy, you know what? I actually forgot the key's back at the lair. We're going to have to get a different thing. I don't really want to waste the
Where's
gas.
your key? I will retrieve it.
Oh, I forgot you got wings. Yeah, it's...
I do.
You actually go back to the lair, and there's a picture frame on the wall of Jesus with a Sasquatch next to him. It's a photograph.
We don't have time for this.
No, but it's just right behind there. You just fly, get it. You take the frame off. It's the second from the 4th row down on the
Hold
right.
on. While you're saying this, you hear a voice come from a box going, "How can I help you?"
Hello.
Oh, hi.
Hi. I hear you arguing out there pretty loudly. We're all trying to sleep. Can I help you?
We heard there was some goings on out here. That there might be a bit of a problem. Y'all okay in there?
We're fine. Just got a little bit of sickness up in here.
What kind of sickness?
Oh, you know my husband. He just got sick, and two of my kids have died. It happens.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
It's fine. And her voice is like trembling as she's trying not to cry now.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Who are you?
My name's Misty.
Hey, tell me with Filbert.
I'm with Filbert. You know him?
Oh, yeah, that crazy doomsday prepper that lives down the road.
No, tell him Filbert Fogel.
yeah, the crazy prepper.
No,
But
Missy, tell him Filbert. She's got me confused with the other Filbert.
Filbert Fogel.
Yeah, the crazy
Yeah.
doomsday prepper one that
Okay,
lives down the road. Who keeps getting keys to my place? Like, I don't know how he keeps doing that, but I really need him to stop. It's getting weird.
He definitely has his ways. Do you mind if we come in out of the rain a bit? It's
Please,
cold out here.
I'm an exceptionally old man, and I don't think I can take it much longer. Perhaps
Why
I could
do you
trouble
have
you.
an exceptionally old man at my gate?
I don't know. They just brought me here.
You kidnapped an old man?
Why do you
Please
have so
help
many
me.
questions? You need to let us in.
While all
Please
this is
let me
going
in.
on.
Take me away from these people.
No.
Silas, you're stirring up trouble again.
I'll send out somebody to unlock the gate and let you guys in.
Thank you so much. I'm sorry. What was your name?
My name is Rebecca Bryan.
Rebecca. Thank you. It's a pleasure to meet you.
You're a
I'm
wonderful
sure it'll be
woman,
more
Rebecca.
of a God damn. So it goes quiet on the box, and then after a little while, you see this a shadow of a woman walking out with an umbrella.
Lucky her.
And she like unlocks the gate, and she's like, please come in."
Thank you so much. I'm gonna go back and climb back into the bed of the pickup.
Why are you in the bed of the pickup?
Because he's a crazy prepper. Remember?
It's all the jerky and the shotgun shells.
I brought some more umbrellas. I wasn't sure.
Oh, if you would be willing to lend me a couple, that'd be really nice.
She hands you two because I didn't think she would carry more than like 3.
Thank you.
As
That's
people do, just carry around a bucket of umbrellas.
I really appreciate that.
You're welcome. Come on in. I'll make some tea or some coffee, whatever you guys need.
Thank you.
That would be most hospitable of you. Thank you.
I'm going to go back to the pickup truck and hand an umbrella to Silas and offer one to Shadow.
Thank you, my dear.
Shadow's standing in the rain smoking a cigarette.
Yes, he is.
Do you want an umbrella or what? You're wearing old leather.
Is it gonna get the water off of me?
No, but it's going to keep you from getting more wet.
I think I'm good.
I flick my cigarette that I hit like 3 times, and I start walking after everyone else.
If it makes you feel better, the umbrella
It's a parliament. It's a parliament.
All right, then I'm going to hand one.
Fancy. It's like $8 or something. I don't know.
I'm going to sit down next to Lasith again and hold up the umbrella for both of us.
Thank you.
Of course.
I do think it's funny. It kind of looks like Danny's got wings.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah. So is she leading us inside? Or are we like just out in the ranch area now?
No. So the house sits off to like one side, but there's definitely a drive up to the house to where they like park their cars and everything. And you see that there's like, so usually Adam's character, Doomsday Prepper Man, forgot your name.
Filbert
would know that like usually there's only like 1 or 2 cars, but right now there's like 3 more than normal.
As we start walking in, I'm talking to the lady, and I'm like,
You said there's a sickness in here. Is there festering wounds? Fever? Are they talking in tongues?
No. Well, there is a fever. They are saying some crazy things, but I believe it's all in English. Yeah, like, I don't, well, he did have, like, a wound, but, like, not festering. I've been taking real good care of it to make sure it doesn't get infected.
Who's he?
My husband, Carl.
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 Why'd you do this, Dragon Bait?
You knew what you were doing and you did it anyway.
I look at her. Tell me the truth. Who are you talking to? Did you ask for help? Are you okay? Who's in there?
Okay. What?
and you can't see like his eyes. You can just see like his nose down from the hood.
I lean
So
in.
Rebecca is slowly just like like leaning away from you as you're talking to her.
Did you send this goddamn letter?
No.
So
I'm so,
What letter? What the fuck?
I have the black letter.
Sobbing.
I'm so sorry, my dear.
I can't
I'm
work
so
with her.
sorry.
And he just smart walks away.
Please forgive my companion.
He's
He's-
is sick.
I have
Oh.
some skill in healing. Perhaps I could help.
Well, yeah, sure. Are you a doctor?
Not exactly. And she may notice that Lesaf is completely dry.
So weird, but okay. She would, she would not notice she's like hyperventilating kind
Okay.
of.
Come now, my dear. You calm down now. Help is here. We have some experience in these kind of matters. We've been around I'm a man of some years, as you can see. We've been around the block, as you say, a few times. Why don't you show us to your husband, and we shall see if we can help.
Okay. So she's like, okay, and she like leads you into the house.
As we're walking into the house, I'm gonna kick Shadow in the ankle and just be like, "You be nice."
Nice. What is this, some sort of joke? I bet Filbert fabricated this just to get us together.
Shadow,
Let's see.
Shadow, the lady is crying. She's really upset. If you make her more upset, I will actually set you on fire.
I normally don't approve of that sort of thing, but
Here we are.
that could be effective.
He's like, right back at you, Misty. I'm not exactly a fool.
He's
No.
like struggling to make a flame. He's like in the rain. He's like,
and Miss just like cups her hands in front of her and produces a small handful of fire just easily.
Now, children,
Dumps it
come
back
on.
out.
He goes, you couldn't kill me if you try. The
Hey,
prophecy's
Misty,
already
hold
spoken.
up.
You know
Hold up.
that.
Hold up, Misty.
Go on.
Magic. I need you to roll use magic.
That's weird, yeah.
Yeah.
do you want me to roll to try to do magic? I'm just trying to make a
No,
flame in the
so-
rain.
So
Like a
because,
candle
like,
flame.
because her thing is like she has this unbridled power. I need to make sure it doesn't get out of control and set shit on fire.
It's a 9.
Is that a fail? What is that?
It should be a
what is
mix.
magic?
You'll probably get something from that, Dragon Baby.
It works imperfectly. Choose your effect and a glitch.
Okay, choose your
Uh-oh.
effect and a glitch.
I mean, it's of short duration because that's one of the
Okay.
glitches.
Okay,
And
what you wanted anyway.
yeah. And it's, one thing that's beyond human limitations. I'm holding fire in my hands and not burning.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. I just wanted to make sure like you didn't roll like, oh hey, I done fucked up. Who's on fire?
Burn the
Everything
house
is
down.
fizzled.
This is fine.
This
is fine.
So yeah, you go into this house and you see like the front area of the house is just full of like flowers. And it definitely looks like somebody like people have been there kind of like mourning and trying to like they've been like consoling the family and whatnot. It's really late, so the fact that Rebecca's even awake is kind of weird. But yeah, you walk into the house, you see all the flowers. She leads you to the kitchen because she said she'd get you some tea. And she'd be like, so why are you here? I don't want to talk to that one because he just yells at me.
He's
Pointing at Shadow, obviously.
He's a bit of an asshole sometimes. I'm sorry.
I noticed.
Language, Misty. I'm afraid, yes, he can be rather rambunctious. He's a very active young man, but headstrong. I'm sorry that he's upset you. Well,
It's
of course,
fine.
But we are here to help.
It's been a rather upsetting couple of weeks, actually.
yes, it must have been quite awful.
So what can I get you all to drink?
Tea would be lovely.
Iced tea? Would you like some lemon?
Lemon would be amazing. Thank
Okay,
you.
so she pulls out obviously the iced tea with lemon.
Would she be offering iced tea or sweet tea?
She offers both just in case.
Oh.
Do you perhaps have Earl Grey?
Oh,
Hot.
Tea, Earl Grey hot, yes.
I can some. She starts like putting the teapot on and like her hands are shaking a little bit as she's
My
doing it.
My dear woman, you are a treasure.
I try.
I lean over to Filbert. Is it appropriate to ask for a beverage at this point?
Oh yeah. She offered, so it'd be kind of rude not to, request something. I'll take some just boiled tap water, please.
Oh, okay.
Like just before you put any tea in that water you're boiling, just pour me a little cup. I'll let it cool down and sip that for a while.
Okay. Okay.
This body is a temple.
Yeah, it's a temple. I need to make sure there's no germs going in it or out of it.
No.
No germs going out of it. Isn't that where you want them to be?
No, because any germs I put in my body, I put them there on a purpose. So I want to keep them there.
You should 0.
I don't have enough alcohol for this.
I've got 12 germs in my body, and I want to keep it that way.
That's a perfect balance. You are so very, very wise. Oh my God. The beautiful mind housed within the peak of physical perfection.
Oh, here he goes.
Filbert, my love, my darling, my one and only.
Sorry, the kettle just
I'm
whistled.
sorry,
Did you say your what and what?
No, never mind.
Oh, it just seemed weird. It seemed like you were saying I was something, and I just wanted to
No, not at all. It was just the senile ramblings of an old man.
Okay, just checking.
She pours your cup at him, hands it to you, puts the bags in for the vampire, who's obviously having some problems with his love. And then he looks at you, Shadow, goes, would you like anything?
Give me Louisville's best, Woodford Reserve. Make it a double.
Okay.
Shadow.
She just does it. She has
He just fucking shoots it.
Oh my. She shoots it with you?
Now does someone mind telling me why we're here?
I
There's
don't
a
know.
constitution.
You just kind of showed up at my door. Why are you all here?
You called on us. Don't play games.
I didn't call on you. I don't know who the fuck you are.
Might we see your husband to see if we can help him?
Sure. She leads you upstairs to one of the rooms.
Okay.
It's suspicious how trusting she is.
Well, we're from the League of Extraordinarily Inappropriate Houseguests.
No, she knows me. She knows. I'm Filbert.
She knows me. She gets life advice from me.
She gets life advice from me. She's always coming to me for toilet paper and toilet paper. I mean, and
toilet paper.
I'm always,
Filbert, it's too soon.
I'm always giving her supply, so she knows that. If I'm bringing some people to replace, you all's good people.
The crazy doomsday prepper is what she called you, though.
They all call him until he's proven right.
You fucking show up with these people.
I mean, that is the person you want at your side when shit goes down.
True.
The person who was right the whole time.
Oh, gods.
You go upstairs with her, and she opens up the door, and you see this man who his features are very sunken in, and he looks like he is on death's door. She has a cold rag on his forehead trying to cool his fever. He has been he's like sweating, and like he just looks awful. And you could see where like it looks like something bit him close to the shoulder.
Oh.
I'm gonna immediately start checking for demonic possession.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk over and be like, "Pupils, look up here." I'm like, make a little flame in my finger. Follow the light. I'm like checking as he's looking. I'm like looking at his pupils, looking at his neck, trying to see, is this a demon? Is this a case of demon possession? That's what I'm looking for specifically.
Roll to investigate.
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay. All right. I don't know.
I'll help out.
Okay, if you're helping, you get to basically roll with advantage. So roll twice and take the better. I don't think that's actually how this works, but that's how I'm gonna do it because I'm the game master.
How's it supposed to work? Just so we know.
So
You get a +1 for anybody who's
Well,
helping you.
No, Danny actually would roll if she was
Why?
trying to help out. And it
Why?
says on a 10 plus, he gets a +1.
Oh.
7 and 9, he gets a +1, but she puts herself in danger.
Oh, okay. Do you want to do it like that, or would you like to do it the way I was saying?
I like your way.
Yeah, me too.
We'll do it that way for now.
Advantage is always the winner.
Yeah, I think your way helps us out.
Well, and also, I think the helping out part is if, like, you were being attacked. Well, I guess let's protect somebody. And
Well-
it doesn't matter. Do it the way I said.
Yeah, I don't know how Danny would exactly expose herself to danger or helping. I don't know. I guess you could get some blood on her and get some disease.
So I'm looking at how much he's perspirating. I'm seeing how pale his skin is. I'm looking at the holes. I'm checking the pupils. I lean in to see if there's any like stench coming from his breath,
Okay.
and I roll a 6.
Oh, good.
That's not
What
good.
What does that say when you fail a roll? Did you plus it?
That is including my +0 sharp.
Oh, good.
And the
What
+1 for
experience?
advantage.
Unless it's considered weird. Demonic possession.
No. But
Sharp.
what does it say whenever you roll so low?
On investigative mystery, I don't see anything bad.
You just don't
happening.
find anything.
Yeah.
Oh, so okay, you think this is demonic possession?
I mean, I would want to.
I pull my head up quick and I look at them.
It's too late.
I would
Now,
like
let's-
to also.
perhaps we should.
And then I like flip my like trench coat thing and I have like my blade. I don't draw it, but I'm ready.
Okay.
Your dedication to the task at hand is admirable, but I think perhaps we should wait a moment.
I would like
Yeah,
to
let's
investigate.
I lean in and
let's
I-
wait till we have some more information.
I
Anybody
whisper
who
something to
wants
Silas. I think one of your luck got to him. And I just keep walking past.
It could
Let-
quite possibly be, but you're well briefed on my whereabouts.
Let me see. Let me see that wound right there. That is a 7 total. One better, but that's a. So on a 7 and 9, I hold 1. One hold can be spent to ask the keeper one of the following questions.
Which one do you want to ask me?
What happened here?
Okay. So definitely looks like this man has been attacked. You're not quite sure what the attack was, but the bite mark in his shoulder looks to be very deep. And even though it doesn't look like it's infected, you think that this may be what's causing this.
Causing.
His sickness.
Okay, but it doesn't look like festered and infected.
No, it does not at all.
All right, guys, I think I've seen something about this before. This wound right here is causing the fever. I know it don't look infected or nothing, but these chupacabras and squatches, they work in weird ways. They can infect people through a bite, even if it don't look like, you know.
Perhaps
Rebecca,
this could be a simple case of hydrophobia.
I pull out my silver dagger and go,
Just make the call, Filbert.
what are you doing?
Oh boy.
No.
Please
It's
calm
still
down,
in your
Miss
hat
Bride.
in the
Hey,
room.
Shadow,
Mrs. Bride,
Shadow.
please, we're professionals.
Shadow,
Please, ma'am, I'm letting your friend make the call. I'm letting him have that honor.
Shadow. No,
I'm going
This will just like kill him if it goes bad, but he won't be like reanimated or like lash out or nothing like that.
I'm just going to reach out and lay on hands.
Oh, good.
Yes, that seems like a sensible
So
option.
my touch can heal injury and disease.
Okay.
So I roll plus cool. Plus cool. 9 is 10. So I heal 2 harm or an illness.
Okay.
And they're
Awesome.
stabilized.
Awesome. So he automatically starts to look better. He's not like fully because you healed the disease, not the actual wound, which is fine because the wound looked like it had been taken care of. It doesn't look like it was like bleeding profusely or anything. It looks like Rebecca had done a good job of like patching her husband up.
Good job.
But he still looks very like his features are sunken in and he just looks very tired. He's not really responding right now, probably because he's trying to, get over being sick. But his color is slowly coming back. He's not labor breathing as much, and his fever has definitely broken. So, and Rebecca notices this and is like, what are you like
We're
an
professionals.
Yeah.
I am divine.
Rebecca, what she means is she's a nurse practitioner. She's very skilled at her craft. Hey, Carl, can you wake up now? I'm snapping my fingers in his face. Carl, what bit you?
Carl.
Maybe can we let him rest?
No,
for a
Carl,
minute?
what bit you?
But listen, he's asleep.
Hey, Rebecca, put your teeth by his bite mark. Let me see if you bit him.
I didn't bite my husband.
Damn it,
Perhaps-
Filbert, look at his face. It's too late.
So,
No, hey, Shadow, he's waking up. He's okay now.
So Silas is gonna like sort of lean over him and like sort of reassuringly like pat him on the shoulder, but at the same time lock eye contact and attempt mental domination.
Filbert knows this well.
Wait. To who are you doing this to?
To
Carl.
Carl is asleep. His eyes are closed.
Oh, okay.
That should make it easy.
Just hold his eyes open.
Right.
His mind is your playground.
Welcome to prime time, bitch.
I would like to investigate the wound and see if I recognize the shape of it, if I can figure out if I've seen something like this before.
Okay, investigate a mystery again.
All right.
So that adds your sharp.
Sharp, thank you. That's 9.
Oh, so same as me. You can ask
Yeah.
one of those questions.
What sort of creature is it?
Cool.
I was going between those two. I'm glad.
And someone had to cover the other one.
So, because of your beautiful grandfather,
Hello, yes, and thank you for the compliment.
you would know
Right.
that there are many different types of vampires.
Mm-hmm.
That this is not one that's like your grandfather, but one that is more deceiving than he is. And because I'm not just going to come out and be like, hey, it's this one. But you do know that the way the shape of the mark is and everything is that they don't just have 2 fangs. They have like awful, like a whole like maw.
Yeah, like
Mhm.
shark teeth or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
and they like it is just gross and disgusting in there.
Mhm.
You see, it's nothing like my fangs.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull. I'm gonna pull the group aside and be like, let's have a conversation over here for a moment. Let the man rest.
Yes, absolutely.
This is
I-
a
You guys
pretty
think
small
subdue
room,
the
but
wife,
okay.
Make it quick.
No, hey, Shadow, we talked about this, buddy. We talked about it. Not you-
It's not a demon. It's not a possession, which means it's not in that sort of bailiwick. Shadow.
It's something of the kind.
Is Rebecca still within earshot? Like, I want to pull everyone away from her for a moment.
Hey,
So
hey-
I think that she would be more tending to like her husband and sitting on the bed with him,
Mm-hmm.
not really paying attention to what's happening right now.
All right. I've seen this kind of bite before. It's a different kind of vampire. The sort of vampire that has multiple kinds of teeth. Not as clean and dignified as his granddad, but much more primal, much more feral, I
Like a
suppose.
Louisville chupacabra.
wait, Silas.
No, it's a vampire.
Wait, a different kind of vampire than whom?
Sorry, what? I don't know what you're
A
talking about.
different kind of vampire than who? Granddad.
Than the sort that we've run into before.
So as you're talking, you hear one single knock at the door, and then you hear a voice outside going, "Mommy!" And you hear Rebecca turn her head, and she's like, what?
Didn't you say that your children died?
Not all of them, but that one did."
Right. Why don't you let us handle this?
Hold on now.
Short
Stay away from
sword.
the door.
Pull out
Hold
my
on,
short
hold
sword.
on a second, hold on. I would-
Just everyone at once.
I would love to
You're
read
up.
a bad situation real quick.
There we go.
Okay.
Good plan.
Good job, Adam. Read a bad situation.
And this is plus sharp, and then my guy is pretty
Okay.
sharp.
Real sharp.
Well, I got a 5 plus a 2. I'm glad that I've got that plus 2 sharp. So a 7. On a
Okay.
7 and 9, hold 1. One hold can be spent to ask the keeper one of the following questions. What's my best way in? What's my best way out? Are there any dangers we haven't noticed? What's the biggest threat? What's most vulnerable to me? What's the best way to protect the victims? I'm going to say what's my best way in. I know she's outside, but what's my best way in to, like, I
Into
guess
the
out.
outside.
Yeah, what's my best way out?
I will say this. Opening the door would be a bad idea.
Figured.
So probably your best bet would try to stay in for now.
All right, now listen, everybody. We don't want to just go opening doors willy-nilly with these undead, whatever, attacking.
I resent that remark.
What remark?
The undead whatever.
Why is that?
Never mind.
Okay. Kind of weird, Silas.
You hear another knock and a boy's voice going, a teenager's voice going, Mama, why won't you let us in?
Right,
We
fuck
should-
this. I'm gonna just start walking towards the door.
No, hey, Shadow.
Shadow.
Look, Filbert, you stay here.
Remember what we
All
read
right.
on the Reddit yesterday? The top 10 tips of surviving some undead onslaughts. It says
Go
you
to
never
the
open the
door.
door. Listen to that was Beastmaster 85. He knows what he's talking about.
We all know that that's your other account, Filbert.
I know, and I know what I'm talking about. So listen to me
So
when
what do
I
you
say
propose we do? Just sit here?
we
We
formulate a plan.
I
We
look to
bought-
the wife.
What do you want us to do?
Oh,
I don't know. I feel like I should go see my children. It sounds like they're not dead. She starts to get up and go downstairs.
I think
No,
I think
no,
we should
no,
I think you
no.
should sit down, and then this time we're going for the mental domination.
Okay.
I use my vampire powers for good for a
Oh
change.
boy.
Remember that you have luck if you want to use it.
I always yeah.
So 3 plus 2, 5.
Do you want to use luck? Because it'll
Sure,
automatically.
I'll spend a look.
Okay. It'll be a 12 automatically. What happens when you roll complete success?
Now, why don't you just sit down and take it easy for a moment and let us deal with this? It seems like you're rather distraught at the moment. Spend some time with your husband.
She sits down and she's like, I will spend time with my husband.
Yes, you will. Good girl.
That never gets less creepy.
No, it doesn't, does it?
You hear one of the doors open downstairs.
Oh shit.
All right.
Yes, that's my girl.
And you hear another little kid go, Sarah, I'm coming.
Okay, well you said there was
Oh, not all the kids
Okay.
are dead. Shit, she said it. Not all the kids are dead. Fuck.
Should we go to the kitchen? I can
Let's-
take 2 of you.
Let's go find out what that other kid is. Yeah, let's go.
All right, even you, Layseth, should
All right.
see what's going on here.
Well-
Who wants to come with me?
Silas is drawing his Mauser and taking post next to Mrs. Brine.
I shall stay here and stand guard.
I'll go with you. I think I'm fit for direct conflict if we need it.
Okay. I'm going to use luck
Okay.
because that 3 is not going to get us there.
Nope.
So, mark my luck, and we are in the kitchen.
All right. What do we see?
You see that the kitchen's right off like the entranceway. You see the front door wide open. And what do you do? It's definitely the creature isn't in the house. You can tell that there's no one has entered, but you definitely think maybe somebody went out.
Like the kid that we heard?
Yeah.
Crap.
Well, let's go to the door and look.
Fuck.
All right, let's go have a look, see what we can see.
I'm gonna lean over to Silas while we're waiting. Hey, Silas, I forgot my shotgun in the truck. I hope that kid doesn't find it.
I hope that kid doesn't find any of us.
Well,
I'm
I
just
meant
up in
the
the stairs.
I meant the kid that hasn't died yet, but is
Oh.
100% about to.
Well,
So, what did you say, Shadow?
Well, I'm like trying to keep an eye on Carl at the same time, so I'm like in the middle stairs,
Okay.
halfway up. I'm like, what do you guys see?
You also see another child just standing in like her doorway looking at you, scared.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not,
Within-
not a creature, like a small child just like hugging her teddy bear and staring at you.
Did we only know about one child left alive?
She said not all of her children were dead. She had 2 more.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
What's
see.
going on, mister?
No, this
You.
one hasn't spoken since.
Come
the
here. I'm the Uncle Shadow.
That's gonna work.
Roll to charm person.
All right. I get a -1 on charm.
Of course you do.
Of course you do.
Oh man.
Okay, so with my -1, I rolled a 3.
Cool. She
Mark off that experience.
goes into her room and shuts the door.
Hey, that's good. That's good.
clever girl.
Lock the window.
We got a
too.
live one up here.
We might have a live one down here too. We're both at the door looking out.
Okay, so
Investigate a
you
mystery.
Yes, actually, I'm just not going to just tell you what you. Well,
Aww.
actually, it's not because you see what's happening.
And
Okay.
what's Sarah doing? Just standing there by her husband?
She's been.
It's Rebecca.
That's
Rebecca. Who's
Yeah.
Sarah?
Sarah's the
Rebecca
daughter.
is sitting.
Ah.
Rebecca is sitting by her husband because she was dominated.
She was
Okay,
mentally
okay.
I
dominated
will
to
sit
stay
by
safe.
my husband.
I will sit by my husband.
So out of character, it
Yes,
sounds like
that's good. Yes, yes.
it sounds like one kid left and one kid is still inside.
Yeah.
You see outside this horrid looking monster. It is bloated. It is naked. It has the small child in its hands and it is biting into their neck.
Dragon bait.
How big is it? How big is the monster?
It is human sized.
Oh, okay.
like
Oh,
normal.
that's almost more fucked up because it's like
Right.
little bites,
Well,
again and again.
let's kick some ass.
Yes,
Oh.
let's.
Okay. Roll to kick some ass.
Hey, what's going on down there?
We got a problem.
What do you mean a problem?
Get down here.
9.
All
I
right.
start running
coming.
down, cursing to myself, pulling out my blades.
How far away? I'm gonna use missile.
Okay.
Fire missile.
Okay. I will let you. Who wants to go first? Because there's not like a round order. I'm just gonna let people go as they want to. Do you want to fire a missile first, or do you want the divine one to do something?
I'll let Lyseth do something first
Okay.
I will
because
run.
she got the sentence out before I did.
Okay.
Okay, I'll run forward with my flaming sword, and that
Okay.
was 7 plus 2 is 9.
Okay.
So on 7 plus, you and whatever you're fighting inflict harm on each other. The amount of harm
Okay.
is based on the established dangers in the game.
Okay.
My weapon harm rating is 3.
Okay. So he takes 1 harm, because he has armor.
Hmm.
So hold on. I need a thing to make sure I have his shit coming. Okay. And in return, he will let go of the child and turn to you and scream and then slash at you with its claws. And you take 1 harm.
But I have holy armor.
Okay.
with it says 1, so I get no harm.
You get no harm. Okay, cool.
All right.
Misty, it's your turn.
All right, so I use what it says for the spell slinger is that I use magic instead of tough, or
Yes.
weird instead of tough, for kick some ass.
Okay.
So I think that's how that works.
Yes, it is. So you would roll and then add your weird. So it's +2, I think, for spell slinger.
Okay. Yeet. All right, that is 9.
Okay, so is that a mixed success or a regular success?
That is a 7+ you and whatever you're fighting inflict harm on each other.
Okay, so you shoot a missile at it. What kind of missile is it?
It's a fire. It's a +2 harm fire.
Okay. This creature will shriek louder and then come running at you and bite into you, and you get 1 harm.
Okay.
You also are now infected.
Oh, goody.
Yes. So you
does that do anything?
So the infectious one, it will any day that you're not cured of it, you will lose a point of health. So
Okay.
and then eventually you will die.
Okay.
And then
I do take, so I chose enchanted clothing as one of my things, so I
Okay.
take a -1 harm because because it's my trench coat.
Okay. I think that still means that you're
Well, I don't take any harm from it.
Yeah, let me look at something real quick. Okay, I think you're not infected then, because I think it only. Yeah, I don't think you're infected then, because it wouldn't have pierced into you.
Cool.
Yeah. The boys, what you doing?
Silas is going to be last because he was furthest away from the door, and
Yeah, I was in the
it is
middle.
ancient.
So I feel like I
Shadow.
would've ran down after.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Well, I have my dagger in my left hand, but really I'm gonna focus on using my short sword, and I'm gonna start just kind of running forward,
Okay.
and I'm gonna be like,
I love monsters because no matter what you do to them, you don't feel bad.
and I go for the whole leg. It's
Okay.
like a slash.
Okay. Roll.
So I get 10 before I add anything. And
Oh,
I gotta
good.
see what I'm gonna add. So it's tough, right? So
Yeah.
+1, so 11.
Okay, so you made a success. What does it say on a success?
2 harm.
2 harm? Okay, it takes no harm.
Also, it's messy.
Yeah. It takes no harm because it has a 2 armor.
Okay.
So, Adam, are you next?
Yes.
Okay,
My
It's got some sort of force field.
My plan is to run to the truck and get my shotgun. So I think
Okay.
act under pressure?
Yes.
Okay. So that would be a 5, but I've read about this sort of thing before. So I get
Okay.
to roll plus sharp instead of plus cool when I act under pressure. So a 7.
Okay.
So a 7 to 9. The keeper is going to give me a worse outcome, hard choice, or price to pay to
Okay.
make it to the truck.
Okay. You read those off to me one more time.
A worse outcome, a
Okay.
hard choice, or a price to pay.
Okay. A worse outcome is you don't make it to the truck. A hard price is you are noticed by 2 of these creatures.
Oh shit.
A price to pay, you would lose some of your jerky.
Well, I'm not gonna lose any of my turkey. That's for
I
sure.
mean, of course not.
I'll take the I'm noticed by 2 of them as I run to the truck.
Okay.
Alright.
So the one that had attacked Misty and
Seth.
Seth you didn't see the second one, so you see it emerge from the shadows as you're running, and starts running after you.
Okay.
And the other one turns and starts like moving also towards you.
Okay. But I got my shotgun?
You make it to the truck.
Okay.
So you haven't actually grabbed your shotgun yet, but you are at the truck to get it.
Okay.
Grundu, my dude.
Hey. Well, seeing the object of his affections being pursued by these two hell beasts, Silas is going to spring into geriatric action. And try. You leave him alone, you bastards! It's going to attempt to...
Language, Granddad.
I'm so sorry, but I've been whipped into a passion.
He's going to try and jump on the back of one of these things and bite it.
Okay, so you're gonna kick some ass.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
That's
Not
right.
very
He's
good
gonna
at-
kick some
Not
ass.
very good at kicking ass, but he's been.
Are you really not?
No.
He's good at weird.
He's a feeble old man. He's good at like
That's
charming
true.
people and
Yeah, it's
distracting
true.
and then biting them. Then. Oh, that's a 7 minus 1, so 6.
Oh no.
Mark
So what
off
does
that
it say-
XP.
Yeah.
What does it
I'll
say
mark
when
it
you
off.
fail? What happens?
It doesn't.
It should for kick some ass.
I
It
don't
says
know
on
where
a,
it would.
it says on a 7+, you and whatever you're fighting inflict harm on each other. The amount of harm is based on the established damages in the game. And then it has a 10+ and a 12+. But does it
Hold
say
on.
what happens if you don't get a...
Give me 1 second. I pulled this up for a reason.
I like that this game boils down to like 2 full sheets of PDFs and that's it. A total of
Yeah.
like
Right.
it's a total of like 12 pages and that's it. Where D&D is like if you had everything,
books.
it's that a good like 1,000 pages of PDFs if you have everything.
So I'm gonna say that because you rolled so low, because you rolled under a 7,
Mhm.
you go to jump on this creature to bite it, but it like shifts and you land beside it, and
Okay.
it goes to strike you with its claw.
Okie dokie.
So you have 1 harm.
I am immortal, so minus 1 harm to any suffered.
Oh, good.
Nice.
Awesome. I love that you all have armor. This is not good for this creature.
I don't think
but-
I do.
Oh, good.
You-
It's coming for
not-
you, Adam.
Not good
Nom, nom,
enough,
nom, nom, nom.
you swines.
It just screams at you.
But I've got a shotgun.
So now it would be back up to our 2 ladies.
I'll be right
Is that
back.
the you want to take it?
Yes, I would like to kick some ass again.
Okay, kick some ass.
That is 8 plus 2 is 10.
Okay.
So I choose 1 extra effect. I am going to inflict terrible harm.
Okay.
So that'll be 4 harm.
Whew. Are you attacking the same one you attacked before?
Yes.
Okay. So that one is like there's like oozing coming out from the wound, and it's like it screams in your face
Mm.
before it starts to take off.
Oh no, it doesn't.
It's
Oh.
your turn. Up to
It's-
Misty.
It's my turn, and I'm gonna fire missile at it again.
Okay.
Oh no, it doesn't.
Maybe.
Oh.
All right, so that is 9. So,
Okay.
and it's a missile, so it's a 1 harm plus 2 fire harm, so 3 harm.
Okay. So it does 1 harm, but you notice that the fire like hurts it even more.
Hmm.
So it is actually, it looks like it did more than it should have.
This thing is susceptible to fire.
Oh,
Okay.
then does it matter that my sword is a flaming sword with holy fire?
Oh.
Ooh.
I will take off 1 more for its damage from your sword.
All right.
Super harm.
And it is still running though.
So it's not going to try to do any harm on me.
You beat it. You got a 9+.
Woot.
Oh, wait.
No, it's a 10 plus.
10 plus.
For extra
Yeah.
effect.
So I think when you did that, it would have whipped around and tried to have like clawed you, which is only 1 damage.
Which doesn't get through my coat.
Right. So, but it is bolting, and it's bolting fast, but there's still the other one there. So
Does it still have the kid?
the kid is on the ground. It let go, like when they attacked it earlier. But the kid is on the ground. Doesn't look like she made it.
Shit.
Yeah. So Adam left when it was like his turn.
Right.
Oh no, it's Shadow's turn because
Cool.
Adam was behind him.
Cool.
All right, as it starts running away, I'm going to just drop my sword and I'll pull out my crossbow and I'll knock an arrow on it and like I try to shoot.
Okay.
And of course, before it hits, I'm going to say, "Not so fast." If I don't drop one off the table. Okay, so that's not super good. So it's like a 6. I'm going to go ahead and use a luck.
Okay.
To make it a 12.
Okay.
And I also realized I calculated damage last time. So on hitting with a 12, I do 4 harm.
Okay.
So.
Okay. So
How's this thing looking?
Oh, this thing is down on the ground.
Fantastic.
But if anybody's noticing, it just kind of disappears.
Okay.
But there's still another one there, and that other
Damn
one.
it! It vanished.
And that other one is after Adam.
Excuse
turn
me, I
it
think you
is?
mean Filbert.
Do we want to take a break here because it's 9:30?
Yeah, that's fine for me.
Please.
It's about, yeah, right. Yeah.
Okay.
I already took my break, but I'll take us offline.
Go ahead and take a break. We'll
Back
keep
in
fighting these bastards.
5?
5's fine, I think.
Yeah.
Good work.
Yeah, we'll
I
be
need
right back in
another
5 minutes,
drink.
everybody.
All right.
Be right back.
We don't mind the dog.
Oh,
Oh
it's
no,
fine.
we welcome the dog. Oh wait, it did shift people around. Everybody shifted around. Cool.
Yay!
Let me fix this. Let me fix this real quick. There's Jeremy.
Baby.
I don't
Tiana's
know.
in control
I'm
again.
I'm in the DM seat.
Yeah,
Let me just send you all my notes.
Tiana, you thought you escaped. You
I
did
did
not.
this 3 days this week. I don't want to do it today.
What's a
Fine.
fourth?
With a system I've never run a lot.
You're fine. Hey, I'm in the right spot. Go me.
Go
All right,
you.
there we go. We're all back. All right, it's my turn to kill a
some
bunch
ass.
of monsters.
Yeah.
Not a
So-
bunch of monsters, one monster.
Well, I've got my shotgun now,
Okay.
so I think I'm going to kick some ass.
Okay. Roll them there dice.
Them does.
Them there dice.
Well, that's not very good, Dragon Bait. I rolled a 6 minus 1.
Ooh.
So you fire. Well, it's a shotgun, so I won't say that you hit any of your friends.
Thank you for
you.
that. It is 3
Yeah.
Oh.
harm.
But it backfires a little bit. It seems to malfunction. And this creature is on you. And it goes to take a bite.
It can try.
No, it doesn't, Adam. You rolled very bad.
Try getting through my Kevlar I haven't told you about yet.
No,
My full body Kevlar.
no. It bites you, deals 1 harm, and
I have
you are infected.
cool. And I actually have no armor, so I'm actually going to take that.
For once.
Good. Good.
Is that just 1 harm? You said?
It's just 1 harm, but
Okay.
you now have the wasting sickness.
That's what I was going for. That's my 13th germ.
Why, you unmitigated swine! You stay away from him!
And Silas lunges for another bite.
Okay.
That is a 6.
Creature.
I'm gonna take it.
Okay. Creature lets go of your sweet boy and goes to bite into you.
Okay.
You take 1 harm.
No, I don't.
Oh, true. I don't know if you can get the sickness.
I do not age or sicken.
Oh, then you get nothing. Nothing, tra-la-la.
But your lover is infected.
Your lover
My
is
sweet,
on,
sweet boy, filled with my
lover
love,
is
my
on the
rose
ground.
amongst the thorns.
At this point, monster is gonna all of a sudden take off.
That's right.
Get back here, you cad.
As it starts to get a little light out.
Ah.
How's Silas doing?
It doesn't actually say anything about like being weak to sunlight or whatever in the things. It just says that my weakness is that I have to feed on blood. If an opportunity presents itself, I have to like roll a will save effectively to not do it.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm gonna pick up my swords and stuff. I'm not trying to leave them on the ground.
I'm gonna let this thing run if it's. Yeah.
I'm gonna take a shot at it while it's running. Cause
Take a shot.
Yeah.
take a
Yeah.
shot. I rolled a 12.
Oh,
There you
you
go.
can do some
Nice.
fun stuff with that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Get it, girl.
wait, was that magic though?
Well, yes, but I use magic for kick some ass. So on a 12 plus, so it's 12 plus weird is 14. Yeah. My attack inflicts double the normal harm? Question mark.
Sure. How much is your normal harm?
Well, it was a fire missile, so that would be 3.
So
Damn.
6 Sam.
I
Six.
That's a lot in this game, I think.
It is.
Just like whoosh.
Okay. Who's next?
So what happened? Did it hit it?
Oh, it definitely hit it. It
Does it
shrieks
keep running?
in pain. Yeah, it keeps running because the sun is coming up.
Well, Silas will take a pop at it with his Mauser in that
Okay.
case as well. That'll be another ass kick. So that's for 6 again.
You should have.
No, I'll take it. I'll take the fail.
So I will say because this creature is running and it has gotten a distance from you, it's not going to attack you because that's crazy.
Okay.
And it doesn't have any distance bullshit. It's all up in your face. Yeah. And it's going to keep going.
Can I chase it? Like, is it something that I could possibly catch to
I
hit
will
it with a sword?
I will say probably. You don't have like super speed, do you?
No.
You can
Then
teleport
no.
though.
You could teleport if you wanted to,
I
but
can.
it would keep running.
It says to anywhere I've visited before, but really, is the space in front of it a place that I've visited?
Not really. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's getting closer and closer to the tree line.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'll just swear at it.
Oh.
If she can see it mentally, she's visited there. It's kind of all a matter of perspective.
It's true. I mean, if you want to teleport to it, I will let you do that.
Yeah, I'll do that.
That is your action, and it's somebody else's turn.
Well, no, that's kind of a waste then because I can't also hit it. So,
Yeah.
I'll swear at it.
Curse you!
Flail my sword about.
Okay. Jeremy.
Well, I picked up my
What?
swords, and now that I see it started running away, I'm not going to chase it. I feel like it's
Okay.
got a pretty good distance on me.
Yeah.
Just gonna stand there with your hands on your hips.
I'm just
like,
putting away my crossbow, get my swords, and I'm just like looking.
Adam
and then,
is bleeding
where's that
on the
girl?
ground.
Where's that girl?
He's on the ground, like closer to the front of the house.
They
Silas
both
is
turn-
cradling his head, kneeling, cradling his head, going, "My sweet boy."
Yeah, can I?
Stay with me.
Well,
Stay with me, Filbert.
let me go up to
He's not technically dying.
Filbert,
Never mind about that.
who looks
No, I was
unwell.
worried about Sarah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check on the child.
Not Sarah. Not Sarah. Sarah's
No,
in the
the other
house.
kid.
The other
No.
kid that I don't think we've ever
The
found
other
out
kid
this
that got
kid's
bit.
name.
So, okay, no, you haven't figured out the other two kids' names that were in the house. Sarah was one of the ones that died. And the other two you don't know, but they are twins.
All right, I'm gonna go check on the child.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I have like a.
I'm not sure what's going on yet.
I mean, I've got some gauze and some band-aids and some rubbing alcohol in the truck, but I don't know. I'm trying to find out how I can heal this kid.
Yeah, can I roll weird just to like look at it, see like if it's just like a physical bite or if it's like doing something like it would infect her?
Yeah.
Did
go
the
ahead.
kid die?
She's not dead yet.
All right, I'll roll weird. I'm not dead yet.
I'm not dead yet.
Lyseth, we
I got better.
use your help
Turn
over
me into
here.
a mute.
I'll go to the child and
got
Okay,
better.
hold on. Let Shadow do his thing
Okay.
first.
That's a 9 of me
Okay.
just to look at it and like see.
So I will say that this is read a bad let's say investigate mystery.
Okay.
You got a 9. You can ask me one question from that list.
Okay. I think I accidentally. Oh, there it is. Actually deleted something. Yeah, I guess what was it going to do? Like, what is the point of biting it? Is it like it's just trying to eat her, or is it like doing something like infecting people?
Yeah. So it is definitely there to infect people.
Okay.
And that is what is happening now. This kid will eventually die and become this creature.
Okay, I'm gonna look and I just like turn back.
It's infected. I think there's some sort of plague going on here.
Layseth, we could use your help over here.
All right, so I will go up to the child and lay on hands.
Okay.
That is 6, 9 plus 1 is 10.
Okay.
On a 10 plus, I heal 2 harm or an illness.
Okay. So are you gonna do the illness, or you want to heal the wound?
I will do the illness because I figure regular medicine can deal with the wound, right?
I've got gauze and band-aids. I'm ready to go for that wound.
Okay. So she is
Phil.
healed. She is still bleeding.
I would like to so I want to try to piece together what these things were. I saw the one disappear. I saw that it's biting this and infecting people. Could I investigate a mystery? I've got a question in mind I'm hoping I can get answered. 5 plus my 2 sharp. I keep rolling really bad, but at least on my sharp stuff, it's helping me out. I want to know what sort of creature it is.
Kind of told you that before.
Oh yeah, it's a you didn't tell us exactly what kind of vampire though, right?
Yeah, no, I didn't.
Could I get that? It's like a secondary.
You would.
Like it's kind of building on the experience now that I've seen one. Maybe now I could really pinpoint it.
How much do you know about creatures from like overseas?
Oh, I read about this sort of thing.
In your local library.
Hey, in my
Isn't
lore library, I have got in my haven.
I mean, he's Bobby. Bobby knows all.
No, this is true, but it also usually takes Bobby a little while to find the answer.
I could go back to the lore library if
I will say that to find out exactly what this creature is, you will have to go back to the library.
Okay.
But now you're kind of like, okay, the look of this creature, what it's doing seems very familiar.
Okay.
So you would definitely be able to like pinpoint in your library where it would be.
Okay.
Filbert, you fine specimen of man. Were you hurt? Were you injured? Do you
I'll-
feel sickened with a malady?
I actually do feel a little sickened. If Layseth could...
My God, could we get some help for Filbert? Quickly!
Yes.
Can you just do this whenever? Like, there's no limitation?
It is.
What happens if you roll bad on it? I think
A
Like the
divine
Icarus of
move.
old. He saw too
Well,
close
that's
to
the
the sun.
thing. If I don't do it well, I take the harm or the illness into myself.
Ow.
And she can't heal herself.
Right. Nah, that's up to you. I mean, I'm okay. I guess I'm cool.
You're infected, right?
But it'd be bad if she was infected too, though.
But we can look for an answer.
Yeah. Hey,
If we search for an answer and we cannot find one, then I will attempt it.
Then
how
let us
about
make
this?
haste.
Let's grab the whole Brine family. Let's get them in the back of the pickup truck. And let's head
God.
back. I got some books in my lore library back in the Haven, right next to the mini bar. We go right down there. I know the exact book I need to look up to find out about this creature.
Mrs. Brine, if we return you to town and watch over you, would you mind awfully if we borrowed your car?
So
That'd be.
is she still in?
She's
like,
under my mental control.
okay.
We're borrowing your car.
God. You are borrowing my car.
Yes, that's right. Hot garden.
Okay. So
We're gonna have to have a conversation about that at some point.
You're
That's
going
all.
I'm simply facilitating the mission.
Facilitating's one word.
You're going to load up a child that isn't coming out of her room, 2 injured people of the Bryan family, and 1 under mind control.
Well, certainly the monsters won't return until nightfall. It'll be safe during
Sure.
the day, which as long as we return by nightfall, we should be fine,
Yeah.
surely.
It was running away because the sun was coming up, I think. So as long as we're here before sundown, they should be all right.
That's true. I really wish I would have put an infirmary in my haven now that I think about it. That would have probably been really cool.
Well, that's no fault of yours. You're an exceptionally well prepared man and a all-round wonderful human being. I really wouldn't beat myself up about it if I were you.
I
Let's-
know. Just, you know.
Don't worry.
So are you taking the Bryan family with you?
Hey,
I
yeah.
don't think
You know,
so.
Is
Why
the little girl
don't-
still bleeding?
Who, what?
Is that little girl still bleeding?
Yes, you have done nothing about it.
All right, I
Hey,
have to walk over and
I got
use
some
magic.
gauze.
There's more important things to be
Oh
dealing
god,
with right now.
Shadow's gonna try to use magic?
I
Yeah.
have
Do that?
I can. Yeah. Do no magic.
We
Do
can
you
also
have
use
healing
gauze.
magic?
I'm just like a pro. I can use magic.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my magic to heal 1 harm from an injury or cure a disease or neutralize the poison.
Maybe.
So I'm going to attempt to just like heal it now that she's taking care of like the more complex part, which is like curing the disease. I'm like, oh, I can heal a little neck wound.
Okay.
So I'm going to use magic.
Okay.
I roll plus, so I roll plus weird, which is my best thing, my best category.
Okay.
And I got a 7.
Ooh.
Okay. What happens?
You know, you could spend luck, as my Call of Cthulhu GM keeps saying.
Does anybody else hear
Something
Tiana
with your
sound like a
mic.
robot?
Yeah.
Joyce on? Oh shit.
Yeah, your mic is doing something
You're
weird.
I don't know.
crackly.
It just now started. I don't know what that was, but it's supposed to be pretty good.
Okay, so
Sorry.
it works imperfectly. I choose the affecting glitch.
Okay.
Okay, I would like to close up the wound.
Okay.
Maybe I take damage. I don't know. What do you want me to do? I mean, I don't
What-
think that's that bad. I just want to heal it up. But it says there's some sort of glitch.
Yeah, I
So
think
you tell me, do I like mess it up real bad?
you get to pick the glitch. I believe.
So here's the thing. The glitches are the effect is weakened. The effect is short for.
Oh, that's like a term. Okay.
Yeah. That's an actual list you can look at, Jeremy.
Yeah.
And
It has a problematic side effect.
I think there is one where you take damage, like you said, Jeremy.
Yeah, but now that I see a list, the magic draws. Okay. Immediate unwelcome attention. Maybe they gather the family. That family comes out, sees me grab this girl by the neck, and I'm like the fucking creepy dude that's been an asshole.
Yeah. Definitely.
But I heal. I'm trying to heal her neck.
Okay, definitely the little girl who looks exactly like the little girl on the ground screams.
Okay.
Okay, right.
The mom is still in a mind control state, and she's just like, "You will take the car."
Yes, we will take the car and you will take the girl inside. There's no need for her to be out here.
And when the girl screams, I'm like, "All right, everybody in."
Okay.
And I'm pointing at the car.
What about my truck? You all don't want to take my truck?
No.
So you all leave the Bryan family at their house. Are you gonna let go of the mind control?
Wait,
yeah.
why don't you just tell the
Eventually.
mother to go to a hotel?
Yes, that seems like a good idea, actually. Yes. Why don't you take the family and go on a little vacation? After all this stress, I'm sure you...
How
you
are they
could
going to
use a
get
break.
Carl to a hotel?
We
He's
can put him
unconscious.
into the car for her.
Yeah, how's she going to get him out of the car?
Well, I could just tell her to, and she would do it.
Does she have the muscular capacity to carry such a man?
Well, I'm sure she could drag him.
I mean, he's a pretty hefty man.
He's moderately large, yes.
He's laying in 2 beds, Silas.
What? I didn't say that.
I said it.
No.
And this is a tabletop RPG. I get to build the world.
He's basically a giant.
He's got one bed for each limb. Silas, did you not see the 5 beds in his room?
His poor poor wife.
Well, this is the real like Rottweiler Chihuahua situation. Okay. Yes. Please, why don't we get out of the county for a while and stay away from Louisville? It's rather dangerous, and you could use a break.
I could use a break.
You could all use a break.
We could all.
Why don't you take one of your other cars?
Okay, we will take one of the other cars.
Wait a second. That's one thing we never investigated, everybody. Why are there 5 cars here? Hey, Rebecca, I know you're under some kind of... You're being kind of weird right now, but why you all got 5 cars here?
Why do you have 5 cars here, Rebecca?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Tell the nice
Filbert.
man.
We had a family come into town that drank at the party.
And where are they at?
God damn it.
They
God
went-
damn it, balls.
They went into
Calm down,
town
Filbert.
to stay in the hotel.
Okay, well, why don't you go join them?
No, hey,
Okay.
balls. No, Silas. You idiot. I looked up Bobby Singer. Bobby Singer quotes.
I'm so sorry.
I don't want to. I never
let you
called.
down,
No,
Filbert.
I retract it. I don't call Silas an idiot. No.
No, you did. You said
No.
it in character voice. This is a fantasy world. You said it in character voice.
I failed you.
Silas, I apologize. I didn't mean it. Sometimes I get heated and things just come out of my mouth. But
I'm so
but
sorry.
sometimes you just need to think before you suggest things to people. If their whole family is getting hurt and turned into these things, you don't want to send them to the same hotel that the rest
Well,
of the
what-
families.
Well, what do we suggest? Because I'm receiving several conflicting answers.
At
here.
this point,
Wait,
I said we have
wait.
them stay here until nightfall. We will be back.
Okay,
How'd
Very
they
well.
get to the hotel without their cars?
very well.
That is a good
Right.
question.
Disregard
Shadow.
all previous instructions. Stay in the house, barricade the doors, and wait for our return. How does that sound?
Yeah, we will do a shave and a haircut. What's that not called? The
That's exactly what it was called.
shave and a
Give
haircut.
it a haircut, 6 bits.
Oh my God, Tiana.
Do I really sound that bad?
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Sounds kind of like an electronic fart
Maybe.
over the top of your voice.
Maybe your mic is loose. The wire.
It's only when she speaks, though. It's not
Yeah,
like constant.
it's not like a
it's not
constant.
constant.
Now you're mute.
That's because I'm choosing not to speak.
Damn it! It's still there.
It's okay. We're almost done. So you can sound like a robot for a little bit.
A robot.
Rabbit.
Or you could try unplugging and plugging back in. Maybe.
I'll try it.
Yeah. So I would like that question answered. How they got to the hotel? The family.
They had more cars.
Then
Holy
what
shit,
are
there's-
these
There
cars?
was. So here's the
There's a
thing.
veritable fleet of automobiles.
The Bryan family have a lot of extended family. 2 cars were left, or 3 cars were left behind.
They
For
carpooled.
Yeah,
must-
because they were
Okay.
drunk.
All right, this is my
I
takeaway.
must say, is
There's
just,
plenty
this
of
doesn't
cars.
seem.
We can just take cars.
Yeah, so we
Doesn't
got a
seem
bunch of
abnormal
cars
to
to
me.
pick. I still would very
Wait,
much like some of you to like ride in the back of the pickup truck. I mean, it's a nice sunny day out.
It's literally raining. It's night. It's like 5 in the morning.
It's the middle of the night and it's pissing with rain.
It's
Hey,
not
this-
middle of the night.
Sun is coming up. I am very tired actually because I don't think we slept last night a wink.
Filbert, you're the one
You
that signed
did
up for
not.
this kind of shit. I told you. It's like we literally started like midnight, and you just said like you really want to be a part of this, and I give you an inch, Filbert. I give you an inch.
I'd give him an inch.
Oh, he
What?
takes a mile. You better watch out. This one takes.
Oh, you don't sound like a robot anymore.
Oh, you think?
Sound okay?
Oh, kinda, yeah. All it took was
Kinda.
a
Hey.
horrendous joke.
Sing us Twinkle Twinkle. Let's see if it breaks up any.
I don't like that song.
It sounds good. It sounds good. You broke up
Yeah.
once and yeah.
Okay.
earlier.
And it wasn't the robot breakup.
No, it was
like
different,
A
yeah.
laggy thing.
You're good. I don't know what
Okay.
that was. Yeah, that
Yay. Me
It
neither.
was a
but
different new problem.
was.
I unplugged and replugged the mic, so hopefully that.
Heck yeah.
worked.
Awesome.
Yes. It did well. Okay, what is the plan? Because we have an hour.
We are heading back to my lore library /
For the love
armory
of God.
/ armory / oh, I copied the same thing twice.
I mean, we're not taking their cars, right? We're just gonna ride to get like in the truck again.
I'm driving my truck.
I'll just get in the truck. Yeah, it's in the back of the truck because the fucking beef jerky.
Yeah, why not?
Please, somebody help me.
So they're your homemade beef jerky. So like they're not wrapped or anything.
It's a loose beef
Actually,
jerky.
Just go back to.
You can
So
teleport, can't
gross.
you?
I'll
The
be
scent
there.
would be unbearable.
We'll get
It
there.
was so
in,
much you couldn't sit in the car. Think of how bad that would smell.
We'll get there in Layseth. We'll just be there teleported already.
You could take the old man with you.
Please, have pity on an old man.
Let's see if I can.
Oh God! If you roll bad, is he like in a random spot?
Problem solved.
Well, so I rolled a 7,
Oh, okay.
It's a mix.
and I don't quite manage it. Either we are separated, or we all appear in the wrong place.
I think it would be funnier if you were separated.
Okay. Where does
So-
Silas end up?
Silas, you end up in a tree, like right at the end of the drive, or when Adam would pull into his place.
Ugh.
Oh God.
I'd roll my window down. Silas, what the hell? What the hell? That's the third time this gosh dang week that you've been up in that same tree. What is up in that tree that you like so much?
I have a good view of your bathroom. I mean, no.
Hold on. The truck backfired.
I'm
Wait,
bird
what was that?
watching. I'm bird watching.
Yeah,
Bird-
That's right.
The same bird?
watching. That's it. It's a majestic eagle.
There ain't no eagles in Louisville, Kentucky, Silas. You should know this.
I think you'll find there's one over there.
Are you dominating me?
Yeah.
You can choose to ignore it,
No.
but yeah. In fact, I'm just going to spend a luck point so that
I'm not a pervert.
Okay, there is one eagle in Louisville, Kentucky, and you are not a pervert.
Absolutely.
Come in the house. Let's go.
I intend to.
You invited him in. You invited the demon in.
Just so everybody knows, my lair has 3. What are they called? What are they called?
B-days?
Havens? I think they're called havens. No, yeah,
You
have
called
said
it a layer. Do you use that word so casually?
Yeah.
layer.
No, it
My
says
layer.
it's actually called a haven in Monster of the Week, and I get to pick 3 options of the haven. So I have picked lore library,
Okay.
armory, and workshop.
Okay.
So armory, when I hit the books, I can take a +1 forward to investigations throughout the entire mystery. Armory, I have a stockpile of mystical and rare monster-killing weapons and items. If you need a special weapon, roll plus weird on a 10+. You have it and plenty of it, if that matters. On a 7,
Flamethrower.
on a 7 and 9,
Can
you
anybody
have
do that,
it.
or does
Demon
or do you
bazooka.
have to do it?
No,
Um,
not a bazooka.
Demon bazooka.
That's why I picked the armory. I
It
was
only
like, maybe-
targets their
Rocket launcher.
Fuck, no.
'Cause I'm pretty goddamn weird. I could do with making a roll on.
And then
No.
And then a workshop. I have a
possible.
space for building and repairing guns, cars, and other
Oh.
other gadgets. Work with the keeper to figure out how long. I don't think we
Why
need to
don't you
take
fix your
repairs.
fucking truck?
I like it this
I'm
way.
sorry, you magnificent man. But my
so
God.
And you always get on me about language.
Yes, well.
You are a child.
I am not.
so
By my scale, you are. I'm afraid. I'm so sorry.
Have you all been marking experience for when you fail?
Yes, I'm only one away from leveling up.
I've
Okay.
failed once so far.
I haven't
So-
failed at all yet.
Okay, so failing level ups will happen after like this like
Yeah, sure,
consideration.
sure.
So my question, Dragonbait, is like they asked, does everybody get to use that armory, and do they roll or do I roll?
I would say it's you get to roll because it is your place. It makes more sense that you would roll for it. I would say that they would get whatever weapon that you give them.
Do you make it for us? Are you like the lady from
No,
the Mandalorian?
No, it literally
Just stuff
says.
fucking shade the folks on Reddit.
No, it literally says I have a stockpile.
Because you bought a whole bunch of demon knives from me.
Hey, Shadow, you want? Maybe I can find those magical nunchucks in here that we've picked up on Reddit. But there's somewhere like it's just like piled with like fucking. It's a hoarder's nightmare in here. So
Just Amazon boxes full of weapons.
Yeah, so we'll have to roll to try to find those nunchucks for you, Shadow.
That one got me really good, Odell.
But first, I would like to Dragon Bait while I'm in my library. Could I find that book you were talking about?
Sure.
This just says when I hit the books in the library, I take a +1 forward to investigation throughout the mystery.
Roll. Actually, just give me a straight. I'm trying to think. What are the stats for this? I don't remember.
So I tried that investigate a mystery earlier, and you said I would like know what book to look through for this thing.
Yes, I will say that it takes you a little bit of time, but you do find the book.
Okay.
Because you're like, okay, what region of the world have I heard this in? Like you're trying to figure out where you're like looking, and hearing how your armory is, I doubt your library is that well organized. So it's going to take you a hot minute to find the book.
You all just go look for whatever weapons you want, and the armory starts stocking up. I'll look for this book real quick.
Okay. Why don't you just Google it? I mean, these encyclopedias are cool and all, but like, it's time to move on, Filbert.
You ain't gonna find this in a Google.
I mean, you would.
Plus, then you're gonna be tracked, and I'm gonna be getting pop-ups for vampire slaying shit all the time.
Filbert, you literally like work for Reddit or something. Like I think like
I use a VPN. Shadow, I use a VPN. You know this.
Then I know that's why you should use the VPN right now to search.
Well, I got a certain amount of data I can use on that VPN. Damn it, Shadow! I got a book. Let me find it. It's in here somewhere.
You find it after a while.
I'm gonna look at him and go.
Silas is trying to like do the kind of ghost thing where he's like coming up behind you and like try to trace your hand along the pages.
Turns into a shadow like fucking Bram Stoker.
I turn around, just a cloud of bats appear. What the fuck? Where did bats come in?
Don't worry about those.
What's this book say, Dragon Bait? I'm really excited to hear what the hell this vampire is, because apparently it's like a type that.
Yeah. So this vampire is called Ovariah colica.
Okay, I've never heard of that.
Yes.
Also known as Vampiricus bastardii.
Is that true, though?
No.
So, the Ovariah colica rises every night to visit the house of people it knew. At each house, it knocks once and calls for its friends and family. Anyone who answers the knock begins to suffer from a wasting disease, and when dead, they will also arise as Ovariah colica.
Who opened that door?
Oh, shit, this is bad, y'all. This is really bad.
These creatures have bloated bodies with their skin stretched and stains to resulting in some areas that are flush and others that are nearly transparent. They're real gross looking, guys.
Yes, yes, they are.
They wear the remains of whatever they were buried in, and although it is partly chewed if you look closely, a part of their hunger before they got out of the coffin. Ovariah colica sleep in a den, any place that won't be disturbed during the day, except Saturdays when it must lay in a grave, in its grave.
Hey, what is today, Dragbait?
It's Friday.
Oh shit! What time?
Well,
like Friday, 5 a.m.
Yeah, it's morning.
Okay.
So the monster has two powers: the wasting call, the knocking at the door is what that's called. And then if the monster comes into your bedroom, it can suffocate you. If you have the wasting illness, add +2 to harm total from the disease. If not, take 3 harm from suffocation and life draining before you wake. Weakness is sleeps in its grave on Saturdays, fire, decapitation.
So we don't know where it's going to be Friday night, right?
Friday during the day. You'll know where it is Friday night.
Yeah, that's
Well,
true.
boy.
It's coming.
So Friday during the day can be anywhere in the. What did you say, in the woods?
In a den
Yeah,
where it
in a
won't be
den, in a den.
disturbed.
It was running for the tree line.
So there's only one left, though, right?
That
One
we
that
know
we
of.
saw.
One
That
that
you
we
know
saw.
of.
Well, who's all?
I mean-
Oh shit! Wait, who all
Perhaps-
out of
Perhaps
character?
It might be.
Oh, hey, who all do we know is infected besides me?
Perhaps there's something I could do about that. I am not unversed in the magical arts myself. If you would allow me to perhaps investigate the wound, I might be able
Wink.
to suck out the poison, so to speak.
That's that you put that in the weirdest way possible, but I mean, whatever you got to do, you do. I don't want to turn into one of these jambalayas.
Okay. Well,
Adam,
Jambalaya?
also you would know
Is
that
that what you said?
Jambalaya Pendergrass.
What did I know, Dragon Bait?
nothing, you will know nothing.
No!
Okey-dokey.
What was I gonna know?
Oh,
No, you would know that by taking out the original Varia Colica, you would be able to stop this. You
Hey, also,
okay? Go ahead.
do we know who was the first in the Bryan family to pass away? I don't think we do we?
Nope.
7.
I see what you're
plus
saying.
3
Filbert wants to
weird.
kill them all.
Hey, Shadow.
No.
In this book right here, it says, if we kill the original Jambalaya, then it will end all the other Jambalayas. So we need to go to the Bryan family, find out who died first, get to their grave on a Saturday, survive a Friday, and then we kill them in their grave on Saturday.
So
You
while
listen
you're
here, Filbert. I know a thing or two about jambalaya.
while Phil
And we need to
while
kill them all
Philbert
to
was
be
saying
sure.
all that, Silas was like giving him a neck rub and simultaneously like drawing out the disease with
With
a
what?
10. With his
Wait, whoa.
I rolled for using magic to get rid of his disease.
Interesting. Okay. You rolled a 10.
I rolled a 7 and plus 3 weird.
Okay. What does that do? On a 10 plus, it just works, right?
It just works, yeah.
Oh, okay. Adam, you're healed of the disease.
Oh,
not
hey,
a-
that's a
My
that is
sweet
a
boy.
mighty-
My sweet boy.
That is a mighty fine neck rub you got there, Silas. Thank you so much. Now I think
You're
we
very
should-
welcome anytime. I mean
You
anytime.
just hear his fingers like crackling as he's doing it.
Yeah, just
Every bone
old
just-
man now, sort of like veiny hands.
Does it even feel good? Like, is it
Oh, God.
strong, or is it just like touching him?
I'm
It's just
preoccupied.
It feels like needles entering his skin. It's just like
It's kind of like someone just sort of like having like a dry old flannel just sort of like rubbed across the back of your neck.
That sounds horrible.
Horrible old
That's so
sandy
bad.
gnarled old
It's like
man.
starchy. It's like
Yeah, just like
gross.
a pair of
crinkly old
starchy
man
jeans.
skin.
Okay, while the boys are looking at the
It's like
book,
a shark swam past.
what are the girls doing? I'm so sorry that I did this to you too.
We knew what we were getting into.
We
We've
did.
Yeah, it's fine.
before.
Well, after hearing that, I feel that my sword is probably the best weapon I could have.
Yep.
I think perhaps rather than waiting for tomorrow, we might return to the woods,
Yes,
Try
track them
to-
during the day.
investigate, and see if we can find this den.
I quite concur. No sense in laying about waiting for them to attack.
Yeah, so I feel like we've got kind of two courses of action here. We can either track them throughout the day, try to find their den, and kill them there, or we can try to hole up, try to keep the family alive through Friday night, board up the house, whatever we gotta do. And Saturday we will know exactly where they're gonna go. I feel like that's kind of the two options.
With all due respect, Filbert, ¿por qué no los dos? We can search for them during the day, go back to the house by nightfall, protect them overnight.
But I mean, that is gonna cut into our kind of
Certainly, but nothing ventured, nothing gained.
But I mean, like we can, be spending the day like reinforcing the house and things like that. Or
if you want to stay here and read your books, you can go ahead and stay here. We're going to go get this done.
No, I'm just giving
I don't
all
appreciate
the
your tone, young Master
It
Shadow.
sounds like they won't come into the home unless the door is opened.
Was that true, Dragonbait?
Well, from what you read to us.
Did it say that they won't enter?
No, it doesn't, because it says the monster comes into your bedroom.
Okay. No,
To do
hey,
the
Lacey.
night terrors.
How did you know about? Oh no, sorry. I see what you mean. Yes.
I will say, none of us got any sleep last night, and I don't know about you lot, but I'm not on top of my game when I haven't gotten some sleep.
I am
You poor sweet
tired.
girl. Yes, of course you must sleep.
I think that we should get some rest at least during the day, so that we're ready to deal with these monsters overnight.
What were you going to say, Jeremy? I heard you say dragon bait.
Sorry, Jeremy.
No, you're fine.
You're fine.
I'm trying to look. So one of my things is that I know like sacred and ancient knowledge.
Uh-huh.
Do I know, or can I make some sort of check to determine if I know any sort of like thing that could protect the house? So we could kind of do like both. Like we can go and do something, but we can also protect at the same time.
For a Varia Colica?
Like I know, like in our lore, in the real world, like our lore, like demons they have to be invited in. Is there like something like that I know for this type of demon or creature?
Put the salt line on the windowsill.
I could have in my haven. I could have gotten protection spells on it.
Yeah, can he help me? Because he has like books and he's like this genius Reddit user. He's got like how much? You've been on there for like 12 years.
So much upvotes.
As part of use magic, we can bar a place or portal to a specific person or type of creature, and then maybe like bar or try and magic the door. Well, it just comes under use magic. So I guess.
I do agree with Misty that we're at least going to need to get some sleep. I don't think it would make sense that we could be up 2 days straight and be effective.
Oh, no, sure.
Well, maybe Silas could. I don't know. I don't know how vampires...
Let me stand watch. I'll see that no harm comes to you, Filbert.
You just stayed over my unconscious body.
It's safer if we stay together.
Well, what about you, Misty?
Brushing the hair out of my eyes.
Perhaps we should huddle together for warmth.
So you would know that in mythology there was a lot of like religious symbols were said to have kept Varia Colicas out of houses, similar to other vampires.
Oh. I'm a committed atheist, and I find such things offensive. Please keep them away from me.
I mean, hey, you can just kind of ignore it, Silas. You don't need to.
No. I'm really, my reaction will be rather extreme.
I mean, you can just close your eyes.
No. That won't be sufficient.
So I just want you to know that I picked this creature way before I knew what Gerundu was.
Gerundu literally told you 4 hours ago what he was. Yeah.
I'm a vampire, and I'm like, oh, really? Cool.
Well, maybe if I stand somewhere near the back. Oh, this is awkward. Any help you want to give me, Misty?
What sort of help would you like?
Out of this social awkwardness.
No, I'm your advice guy.
Sorry, man. I'm not. I'm real bad at social.
Oh God.
So.
Yes.
Perhaps you
Well.
could protect the perimeter.
Yes, I shall stay far away from all religious symbols, as a matter of personal conviction. You see, not because I myself am a vampire.
I don't want Silas outside by himself.
I should be
Why
quite
don't you
fine.
get some rest?
We do need to get some rest. Maybe we take shifts. Maybe like a watch.
Well, I mean, again, it comes down to during the day, we're relatively safe, right? This thing can't come and attack us during the day. So
I will say this as your creeper keeper. They can not come get you during the day.
Then let's all just sleep.
So I'm saying we can sleep for 6 hours, be good enough, and it'll still be light out. We will wake up. We'll have enough time to fortify and ward either my lair or the brine house, and then we just need to make it through Friday night. Come Saturday, we'll know exactly where this monster is sleeping.
Very well. That's an excellent suggestion. Why don't you go lay down immediately?
All right, yeah, I'm just gonna.
Don't forget to take off your pants.
Okay.
Yes. You look rather uncomfortable. Why don't you take off those camouflage
I just,
pants?
you know what? I am pretty rank. I'm gonna go take a quick shower and then head off.
Yes, that's
the
right.
bed.
I shall stand guard outside the door.
No, I think I'll be good, Silas. Thank you very much. You can go check the armory for any items you're looking for.
Okay. Yes. Very well then.
Question. As a divine,
Yes, ma'am.
do I need to sleep?
Great question. I don't know if it says that. I would say probably. Let me go to your handbook.
Maybe you're like an elf where you only need
It's
to like
less.
sleep for
Meditate.
2 or 3 hours.
The only reason why I say probably is because anybody who gets hurt usually needs to sleep. Because sleeping usually helps heal you.
It would probably say specifically if they don't.
Okay.
Yeah. Does yours say you don't, Silas?
Doesn't actually mention it at all.
Ah.
I think we were playing
So
Calvin
I would
Ball
assume
with
that I still do need to sleep.
Yeah, he probably does.
Yeah.
We were just kind of fucking going loosey goosey
I
with that
will
one.
say that you probably do need to sleep as well, Silas.
Yeah, that's fine.
All y'all
Well-
need to sleep. You're still.
Well, Silas is going to go try and go while Filbert is showering. Is going to go lay down in Filbert's bed,
Okay.
and then just try and play it off like he got confused. If he mentions it.
Oh, you filthy animal.
I get out of the shower. Everybody else is asleep, I assume. And I head to my bed, see that it is preoccupied. So I
Hello.
go and sleep in the bed of my truck.
Oh.
I don't want to wake Silas up. It's been a long day, long night.
Okay.
And, unless you have anything you want to do, like while everyone's sleeping, I do want to say before we head out, I would like to go into my armory for anything anybody wants.
Yeah, I have nothing, and we need to.
Okay. Does anybody want me to look for anything in my armory specifically?
A flamethrower.
A flamethrower, Silas. Do you? Okay, Silas.
No.
Silas. I rolled a 10 plus 1. I rolled an 11.
Yes!
I find Silas a flamethrower.
Yeah.
I
You
will
know,
allow this.
I think I remember these from the Great War. This is a Flammenwerfer.
Do you find him one of Elon Musk's not a flamethrower?
Yeah, this is
Okay.
explicitly not a flamethrower.
Okay. Any of you other three want anything? My armory is pretty well stockpiled if I can find it.
I am
don't-
happy with my flaming sword.
I mean, I tend to depend on magic more than anything else. So
And-
unless
and
you have
wh-
something like a spell scroll or something like that.
Shadow, you want those magic nunchucks we found, or maybe a katana?
How about a couple soul piercers?
I don't. A katana?
No soul piercers. The arrow tips. They don't aim for the body. They aim straight for their soul.
Creeper keeper? I don't know what them are. Do I have any of those creeper keeper?
Sounds like macho bullshit to me.
It really does.
Don't fuck with me, Filbert. I know you got the
Language,
goods.
Master Shadow.
I will say this: roll for it. I don't know if these have souls though.
Dragon Bait, I rolled a 12 total. So
I aim for their essence.
Fine. I still don't know if that's gonna do it.
hey,
but-
Dragon Bait.
If you're aiming for the essence, you could have just called them groin arrows and had done with it.
Hey, Dragon Bait. I would love to find me a bazooka.
No.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
I rolled a 6 total, a 2 and a 3 plus a 1, a 6, and I needed a 7 to a 9. I can't make this shit up.
Bazooka.
Point of luck!
I can't make it up.
Spend a point of luck!
No,
Do
no.
it!
No.
It's a one shot! Spend a point of luck!
Is
Turns
it?
out you had one, but it blew up as soon as you found it.
I don't want to do
Destroyed
that to
itself.
Dragon Bait. It was.
Do it.
I think it is very funny that I was 1 point away from finding it.
I think it was too. It was really great. But please no.
How about them natural 12 soul piercers, though?
Yeah,
You got
you.
them, yes.
You got those.
Yes.
You have the soul piercers. You have the flamethrower. You don't need a bazooka.
It was not a natural 12. That was an unnatural 12. That was a 5 and a 6
It's
plus 1.
fine. It's
But-
fine. Okay, you have your shit.
We're going. We're going to the house. It
Okay.
is about 6 in the evening, I think. Like not quite
Okay.
dark. We just got a couple hours of sleep.
Okay.
What do we have for lunch?
Sleep.
It wasn't a lunch. It was really a dinner. We slept through lunch, and I got a lot of jerky. Silas.
Rebecca will
You
make
made
you
us
some
a
food.
like a redneck charcuterie board. It's got
Yeah,
like
yeah, it's jerky.
cheese and fucking Slim
Slim
Jims,
Jim.
and, like,
Jerky and
pickles,
quail eggs.
Snap into
Oh
it.
my
pickles and
God.
quail eggs.
Jerky and uncooked quail eggs. That's my charcuterie board.
Please tell me there's like American cheese slices on there too.
Of
Yes!
Craft slices.
But you
Yeah.
rolled them up with toothpicks. to make it
Yeah,
look-
but
Make it look
there,
fancy.
I'm sorry. What is this orange stuff?
that is, that is cheese, Silas.
Pardon me, but this is not cheese.
It is the best
No,
cheese
no.
you will ever have, Silas.
It's
You
cheese.
know
No,
that.
it isn't.
It-
It's classified
I
officially
suppose
as
we could find out if he
product.
ate it.
You guys can
cheese
finish
product.
more water.
It's not cheese. Who was
Who
that?
was that?
What?
Sean Snow.
Oh,
No, it's terrible cheese. It's not even cheese. It's
oh
some,
my gosh.
some kind of adhesive paste.
It
I
is cheese
I want no
product.
part of it.
It is
It's
cheese product.
not cheese. Go to the bathroom, woman.
The bathroom, I need water.
Go do whatever you're doing.
We'll see.
Hurry. Make haste.
All right, so
I can't discuss cheese forever.
So
I very much disagree. I could talk about cheese all day.
you're all gonna need to speak up a lot. I can't hear you from the driver's seat of the truck, so just any conversations I do want to be a part of. So y'all just speak very loudly, please.
Well,
What's-
I'll just
So
sit on
how
your
about
lap.
y'all come in?
Louder, please. Oh, dang, she got that water really quick.
That was real fast.
Oh, well, I see the refrigerator right behind her.
Not
So
in
what's
her
your
room
And I
today.
just called it a refrigerator.
I just saw the refrigerator behind her there. and she didn't
I'm
have to
stuck.
go far to get
I'm
the water.
stuck in Filbert.
What just
There's
happened?
there's a refrigerator right behind her, Dragon Bait.
Oh, I hadn't noticed. That's where I get my water.
Yeah, I know. That's how it's so quick and fast and dandy. We're at the brine farm, by the way.
Okay.
We
It's,
just had a
called
riveting
Silverline
conversation.
Ranch.
A what?
It's called Silverline Ranch.
I call it the brine farm, but
That's-
tomato.
That's the relationship he has. That's how close they are.
They're not.
It's
I
very
brought the
close to
key
the
this
lap.
time. I brought the key
They're his
this time.
closest friends.
It's opened.
It's not locked.
Well, I closed it behind me and
Lock
lock
behind
it.
you.
Does it work? Did they change it since the last time, or is it?
Since last night, she was.
It's been
She's
mind
stood under-
controlled still,
yeah.
probably.
Your children are hungry because
You don't have to have the key to lock it. You just click it into place to padlock.
No, I meant did they change the lock since the last time he copied the keys?
Okay, so as you guys, as Philbert pulls in, Silas goes, "My God, she probably hasn't fed those poor children since yesterday." Starts panning his fucking octogenarian ass up to the door.
With cheese and
For the love of
jerky.
God, Mrs. Bride, feed those children.
With pockets of jerky.
So I'm gonna say that the mind control probably wears off after a while. Probably when you're not within like a certain amount of feet.
Yeah,
And
sure.
she's standing there with food, and her children are sitting, and her husband is there. And they're like,
Just like hammering on the door, panicking. Please, your family needs you, Mrs. Bride.
she opens the door. She's like, "What is happening?
Oh, good.
Oh, what is happening?"
Hello
Your
again.
guess is as good as ours.
Okay.
No, her guess is significantly poorer than ours. We know exactly what's going on.
You almost made Dragonbait spit her water.
He usually does. It's great. Oh God. Okay.
I totally get that. The people on my channel have made a game of trying to make me spit drinks at people. So far, they haven't succeeded.
Such the worst.
It's been a year and
Okay.
a half, and they haven't succeeded yet.
So you're in the house. Rebecca's like, "Would you like some dinner?"
Rebecca, no, we're all full on charcuterie. We're good to go.
I'd love some dinner.
It's fucking Slim Jims.
Slim
Slim
Jims,
Jims dipped
Slim
in his
Jims,
nacho
American
Leftover-
cheese, and
leftover
quail
Burger King
eggs.
honey mustard.
Uncooked quail eggs because you
You
specifically
just gotta
said that.
fucking pop them in your mouth and chop down and hope for the best.
No.
It's the thing, you just like handed Silas a
I
plate
was-
with
I
that
was
stuff on
literally-
it, and he just looked at it and
I
threw
was
it away.
literally raised in the woods, and I would still never pull that shit.
Listen, hey, Rebecca, listen. Well, we got a plan. What we're gonna do is we're gonna hole up in this house. We are going to board it all up to hell, and
Okay.
we're gonna ward it against vampires. And there's no vampires gonna be coming in here anywhere within 100 feet of this house. We are gonna be secure. Hey, we do have one question, Rebecca. Who was the first of your family to die to this plague?
I also have a few questions.
But first, like the first person who died, if we could answer that first.
That would be my eldest son, Michael.
Michael Scott, where was he buried at?
He was buried in the local cemetery, like the rest of our town is. Sorry, Louisville probably has more than one cemetery. I just don't know it.
We're on the outskirts.
Yeah, it's like the outskirts. It's like a
It's
small.
unincorporated.
Yeah.
Probably like Henry County or some shit like that.
But okay, so all right, so we're gonna need to just hole up here for the night. Tomorrow we're gonna have to go and kill Henry again. No, not Henry. He said Henry County, and that got me confused.
Who is Henry?
Michael.
Michael.
The boy.
Well, I now have a few questions now that you've invaded my home.
I'm like nailing boards on the door. Yeah, go ahead, shoot.
You said vampires.
I mean, no.
We must get rid of the source of the disease.
You saw the bite on your husband's shoulder, yeah?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I took
That-
care
that-
of it, and she
That
took
was
it.
nothing. That was nothing. That is a natural sort of mouth that made that sort of bite, right?
Virus must be exterminated.
It did seem rather odd.
And he was
Yes.
having an infection that none of the medications could touch, right?
I thought you were about to say he was having an affair.
Me too. I was like, whoa, plot twist.
No.
Now,
This is a
Mrs.
fantasy
Bride,
world
it's
that we make the rules.
It's a matter of common knowledge about the town that your husband is a
Whoa, no!
voracious.
Hey, silence. We don't
Say.
need to bring this in right now. Sunday
I'm
morning.
sorry, I was thinking of a different person.
Sunday morning, we can bring this all up.
That's our day we go to church.
We'll open this wound tomorrow.
All that to say, there was a lot unnatural going on about your husband's disease, yeah?
I would say so.
So can you just accept for the moment that something that we would call a vampire might have had something to do with it? Understanding that there's a lot going on that you don't know about, that we don't know about, that we're still learning about the world.
Rebecca, look at me. It's your friendly neighbor Filbert. I give you toilet paper from time to time. I would like to manipulate someone.
Whoa, okay.
But it's not manipulating, right? It's like I'm trying to get them to.
Like
I'm trying to get her
like
to
charm, intimidate, persuade. Any of those is.
I'm trying to let us like board the house up, but that's the only thing I'm seeing is manipulate someone.
You're persuading her.
Tell me what you're doing to persuade her.
Listen. A lot of people around town say I'm the town crazy and things like that, but I'm always a person people turn towards, right? When everything is going bad. And I'm telling you right now, things are going bad. It's a vampire. And we need to survive the night. You probably don't remember the bad things that were happening last night because you were kind of hazy. I don't know what was going on with you had this like glazed look on your face. I don't know what happened to you. But what I am saying is things are going to get bad tonight. You need to let us just secure the home, and we will keep you safe. And tomorrow we will end this whole thing.
Okay, roll manipulate somebody.
On the table, friend. On the table.
Yeah. Where is your dice box?
All right. I'm going to say this before I say what I rolled. The dice that fell, should I keep it or should I re-roll it?
Reroll it.
Okay.
What'd you roll?
It was a 4, which was pretty good. Okay, so what's going on? That's a 0. That is gonna be a big old 5. So I don't think that's good. Nope.
Mark that XP, mate.
I felt like that was a really good.
That was
hey, someone should help
fine
me
attempt,
out.
Filbert.
Maybe someone should help me out.
Yes.
Sure.
I don't even think it will matter, right? Unless it's the advantage thing.
Hold on. So I will say that one of the little kids walks up to Misty.
Uh-huh.
And she like tugs on your jacket a little bit.
And I look down at her. Well, hi. How can I help you?
It didn't look like a vampire.
What did it look like?
It looked like a monster.
Yeah, but a lot of vampires are monsters.
But have you seen Twilight?
I have, and it's an abomination to all things vampire.
I agree.
So I saw it 4 times in the theater.
I mean,
we couldn't get
that
over their
Edward
love.
guy was quite special, but the rest of the thing was intolerable dreck.
I think we can all agree Robert Pattinson was astounding.
I mean, I terribly enjoyed everyone who wasn't Bella and Edward because the storyline was quite good for them. Alice was great. But, that's not a real portrayal of what vampires are like.
It most certainly is not.
I
wouldn't know.
Gave it a 3 out of 4.
I certainly wouldn't know about vampires. I am, after all, merely an extremely old man.
But yeah, if you hear someone knocking on the door and you hear the voice of one of your siblings that didn't make it, you shouldn't answer the door because you'd become one of them, one of those monsters.
That's what happened to Daddy.
Yeah, but we were able to help him.
She looks like really nervous.
We were able to help them, and we're going to be able to help you.
Wait, pause real quick. Did we ever cure the dad?
Yeah.
Okay.
We
No, he's upstairs turning into a vampire.
I thought we did. I wanted to make sure.
Yeah, Laceth was able to use the cure infection thing.
Yeah, she's rolled really well for most of those.
Most of them.
So yeah, she's like, oh, okay. And like, she looks at her mom and goes, they should help us.
Just promise me you don't answer the door, even if you hear someone you think you know.
No.
Alright?
Never answer the door again.
And
You're
under
never
no
safe.
No,
circumstances
no,
should you
this
ever
is
answer
the
the
child
door.
that hid from you, Shadow.
Well, it's
You
good.
never know who it's gonna be.
Does she like hide behind my legs?
I think it's good for her to be
Probably.
scared of Shadow. And
Okay, so yeah, after a while, after Rebecca's kids are like, "Mommy, let them help," she lets you guys help, even with Adam's terrible roll.
hey, if we would have taken my roll from the floor, it would have been an 8. But unfortunately, I re-rolled and then got a 5. I think it was. That sucked. That did suck.
I'm just saying, you keep it on the table or you have to re-roll. That's how I've
know.
always played it.
I know. I was just hoping that you said, yeah, keep it.
Game master is different from player.
It's true though.
Okay, so you guys are boarding up the house.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What is it? What are you guys thinking we should do
This
besides
house has a lot of windows.
We get the family into one room. I shall ward the door, either the door or the window, if there is either of those things.
Is there a cellar?
Cellar might be a good idea, or an
in
attic.
that
Something with
area.
only one way in or out.
Wait a minute. What are you planning?
I think there would be
It
another
all sounds
area.
suspicious to me from Silas.
It's
Coming from
defensible.
Silas.
During the First World War, I was a captain. And as part of my tactical training, we would learn how to defend ourselves in tight spaces. Perhaps some kind of cellar or attic with only one method of entrance and egress would be suitable for defensible positions.
I thought you were a fighter pilot.
I was, but I also served in the ground forces before the establishment of the Royal Flying Corps.
So World War One.
So
In
what do
World
you
War I,
recommend? We
yes.
just hide in this closet and wait till nightfall?
No, I recommend that we put the innocents out of harm's way.
Put the family in the cellar or in the attic so that we can easily defend them and we don't have to worry about them being collateral damage.
We can magically ward the one way in and out. And I shall stand post with this flamethrower.
I forgot about it. It's so fucking funny.
Now that you've explained
At
yourself,
her
it all
house.
seems to make sense.
Perhaps I should be outside with this.
Please. Yes, please.
No, just take out the kitchen.
whole
It's fine.
The whole time you've been standing in the kitchen trying to convince the ladies of the kids. It's just like an 80-year-old man with a flamethrower.
Oh,
I shall go stand outside the front door.
I will
that
say
would be a better plan.
that there is a basement. It doesn't have a walkout or anything like that, so it would be like one place.
Well, yeah, just somebody. I mean, I can do it, or nearly any of us can. Is place a ward on the cellar door, I guess, against whatever those things were called. I can't remember.
Variocolicus?
Variacolica, yeah.
Yes.
Well, I think your magic might be a bit stronger than mine, at least in this respect.
Yeah, I'll try it then. So I roll. That is a 6 + 1 + 3, a 10. So it works without issues.
Excellent. So
Good.
you are barring a place or portal to a specific person or type of creature?
Yeah, warding the basement against the
From vampires.
the vampires, including myself, I guess.
No, you would be able to ward it from Variocolicus.
Yeah, just from those specific ones.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
All right, yeah.
Hey, what
Okay.
is so I'm not seeing anywhere so like on the weapons they all have like a thing like messy. I don't know where to find what those things do. But the flamethrower does have 3 harm, close, fire, and heavy volatile.
Well, close is the range. Fire is the damage type. I guess
Yeah,
volatile. Volatile is like it might explode, right? On like
Yeah.
a poor roll.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense to me. I just don't know where to find the actual like mechanics of that.
I guess it would
Well, that
do.
was it.
yeah, that was it. You just said
It'd
it.
do that damage to me instead of the target if it explodes on me or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess.
Tags in this game are so weird. Like, it's really hard to understand how they work.
Okay.
But basically, I think it's 3 harm. I would say that because it's one of the weaknesses for the Rhyacolica, it would probably do the full harm, ignore armor. So, because it is a weakness of the creature.
Mm-hmm.
So, what are we doing? Are we just going to wait for nightfall?
Yeah, after we've got them all, boarded up and secured.
Where the one disappeared earlier,
Mhm.
it just disappeared?
Yes.
There was no trace, no, like,
No.
poof of dust like Buffy?
You would have seen like like it almost looks like the grass died where it fell.
Okay.
It'd be like read a bad situation to sort of try and work out what direction they'd come from. I guess it would just be speculated that they'd come from where they were running to.
Yes. Yeah. You would know that, assuming that because they were running in that direction, that's where they would
That's
have
where the
been.
den is. Yeah.
But I mean, you're on a ranch, so you don't know if it's 100 or if it's 10 feet or 100 feet away.
No, but we do know that they're going to have to come to the house in order to fulfill their need to feed.
Oh,
So-
do they?
Oh well, if they're going to come back to get the family members, right?
I guess they could be going to the hotel.
I guess they
Oh,
could,
like
yeah, with
anyone
the rest
they
of the
know.
family members.
We don't care about those family members.
Yeah,
we don't
didn't
know them.
Fucking get a message saying go to a hotel.
I only care about the ones that live within my zip code.
Yes, exactly. You almost got dragged me to spit that water out.
Well, I suppose, yes, we just wait.
Yeah, that's all we can do.
Since we
really.
didn't think of the extended family,
Yeah,
yes, I suppose it's
nobody
too late
ever-
now.
Yeah, that's fine.
Do we
We're
know
just
what
dealing
hotel
with
they
the
went
immediate-
to?
Nope. You didn't ask.
We're just dealing with the immediate problem.
Yeah,
There's only one hotel in Louisville.
yeah,
That's the one we're gonna go to.
yeah. What's that one called, Shadow? What's that hotel called, Shadow? You know it, right? You said it before.
Yeah, Motel 6.
Motel 6, that's right.
Next to
Tom
by
and
Denny's
Dave.
and Blockbuster.
By Denny's and on the corner of Denny's and Blockbuster. Yes, yes.
Right. They had to combine after the merger.
Yeah, after everybody started going to the streaming services, they had to combine the Denny's with the Blockbuster. That's right. I forgot about that.
It was the only combination that made sense.
Of course.
Oh,
I
the
can't think-
Denbuster, yes.
Yes, the Den Buster, of course, yeah. Hey,
Yeah,
that kind of sounds like something we need to do. We need to bust a den.
that's a segue if I've ever heard one.
That's the most painful segue I've ever heard.
Hey,
The
guys.
most painful segue I've ever heard was a video on the YouTube with a fellow riding one along the beachfront.
Paul Blart.
Fell
yeah.
and smashed his teeth. Looked like a terrible segue.
Hey, guys, look up.
Oh,
If you're watching the stream, you can see that I just lined up my pop filter wire right here to go with the wire and the overlay, and it's pretty fucking sick looking.
well, that's so cool, bro.
My God.
Cool story, bro.
Okay, hey, Dragon Bait.
Adam, you're such a nerd.
So it's nighttime.
Hooray!
Yep.
Time is the right time.
Grundu is outside, or Silas is outside.
I'm
Anybody
sorry,
else
who's
outside?
your Randu?
I'll be outside.
You based the whole layout
Silas
off of
and
that?
Gerundu is outside. Gerundu just wandered onto the farm.
All right, mate.
Yes, who are you?
Yeah, I'll be outside as well since my powers are very I mean, they're not mechanically volatile, but it's fire. It's a lot of fire.
God damn it, yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah. So
I'd prefer to be outside where I'm not going to set the house on fire.
are you all stationed at the front?
I'm
I
inside
would
with
guess
the
there's
family.
more than one door, right?
Yeah, there's more than one entrance into this house.
With
Yeah,
my
I'll-
shotgun.
I'm at the front with a sword.
I'll be at the back door.
Okay.
I'll join you
Yeah,
at the back door.
How many doors have we got? Just the front and back?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Basically, but they're
Yeah, well, it's like a foyer or something.
Yeah.
Are there,
And the side door. We don't use the side door. Everyone knows don't use the side.
And the 4 windows.
are there more than 2? Are there more than 2 doors? And we boarded up the windows.
We just board up the windows.
You boarded up this house. That would have taken forever.
We spent
we
the
did
whole
that.
damn
We
day
had-
doing it.
We had
You
a
did
good
not,
6
because you fell
hours.
asleep, and then 6
Six-
hours.
6 hours with 4 people.
Of hard work and
no.
labor.
I think we got here by like 4 o'clock.
And
You told me
charcuterie.
6.
And we,
did.
yeah, but hey, Dragmate, did you realize we were amped up on fucking beef jerky?
That's actually viable. It's a good point.
Whatever. You boarded up all of the windows in this huge ass house
By
Yay!
the power of great beef jerky.
by the power of beef jerky and the Sasquatch.
And vampire cocaine.
Vampire
Did-
cocaine.
Yeah, that's a
What?
subplot that we don't know about except
What's
for.
that made from? Is it like bone dust of Catholics?
Oh,
It's
wow.
the cloned and dried remains of Vlad Tepesh's blood.
Oh my god!
Come on, guys. Let's get this together.
Yeah,
Here we
we're
go.
We're waiting now.
I
We're
kill
waiting.
it. I kill it with my shotgun dragon bait.
The end.
This is not gonna kill it, Adam.
All right, this is our final stand.
Let's
Yeah.
do
Happens.
this.
All right.
You hear the knocking and the calling from the teenage voice to his mother.
Come and have a go if you think you're hard enough.
Is it just one knock again?
And
Yeah,
which
it's
door is
only
it at?
one knock. It would be, great question.
Because I mean, I'm outside at the back door.
Right. I would think that it would probably be at closer to the front. So
And you were with me up there as well, Filbert? At the front door?
I am with the family.
Oh,
in the
am I
basement.
alone at the front door?
Silas,
we're at the front
Silas
door.
was at the front, I thought.
I look
Yeah,
at
with the
Silas and I go,
flamethrower.
Silas,
"You're a
Uh,
fight with fire."
before we started this whole thing, I did tell Silas, please don't burn this house down. So, and Silas knows I'm in the house, so.
Well, I told
will-
Silas. that
I
you're a
won't
fight with
singe your
fire,
hair
so-
on your perfect head.
Oof.
Your lumpy, perfect head.
It's not lumpy.
okay, this Mariah Colica is there. It actually didn't get to the door because y'all are there.
Right, well, flamethrower then.
Get
It's
it.
like a little,
Hey.
and it's like a child, or what is it?
No, this is so
A
the
bloated
entire-
corpse like
Oh,
Yeah.
then
horrible
zero
gangrel
mercy.
creature.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
fuck
mean
this
it
thing.
is the body of the teenager because he is the original
Nah.
Mariah Colica.
We're gonna make it look like a bunch of grapes.
Well,
Okay.
that's a 4
Oh,
If you're gonna burn it,
God damn it. With the fucking flamethrower?
with the
That's what I'm
flamethrower.
saying.
How much
Use
luck
a
you got?
Point of
I-
luck.
A lot. I'm gonna use some luck.
okay.
Yes, please.
So it burns and it takes 3 damage.
3 fire, yeah.
Okay.
Wait, doesn't it do 3 base? Because luck makes it a 12,
Oh, yeah, it
and a
makes it
12
a-
can be double damage.
Oh,
That's
a
true.
12 can give you some more stuff or kick some
Oh.
ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
so-
it says if you spend a point of
He
luck,
gets a pit.
you
it's
effectively get a 12.
A crit,
Yeah, you're
basically,
right.
isn't it?
You're right.
So you get to pick a couple things. You can either completely hold the advantage. All hunters involved in the fight get +1 going forward. You suffer no harm because whenever you attack something, it attacks back.
Yeah.
Your attack inflicts double a normal harm, or your attack drives the enemy away in a route.
Double damage, please.
Okay. Okay. Well, then it's going to attack you as well.
That's fine.
It'll go. Well, I mean, all it does is a claw attack, and it doesn't matter to you.
So it's like
Come on.
So it's like shrieking in
Come at
flames.
me, bro.
slashing at Silas.
So we heard that, I'm assuming.
Yeah. So we're gonna come running around the house, I think.
Okay.
It's here. It's definitely here.
I'm gonna stay with the family.
I'm right next to him, so I'm gonna stab it in the back.
Okay, you do that thing.
Okay. So 5, 6, 7, 8, and then it's kick some ass.
Yes.
So it's a 10.
Okay, on a 10.
I inflict terrible harm. So it's gonna be 5 with terrible harm.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
This thing is basically dead.
Yes.
Anybody want to do any finishing blows just to like
I'm
make sure?
I'm staying with them.
I mean,
Lisa and I are running around.
yeah.
Lisa and I are running around the house.
Okay, but I would suggest taking the head.
Would you like to do
We
the
know,
honors?
That would be,
I would have told them that. I would have told them that taking the head
Yeah, he
and
told
fire.
us to decapitate and fire.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
fire, one of the two, to kill it. Yeah.
yeah.
Get it, Lisa.
That is 7 plus 2 is 9 with my flaming sword, so that's 3 harm.
Okay, you took the head right off.
Well struck, my old comrade.
Wow. Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Thank you.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yes. So you have solved my Mariah Colica puzzle.
Yay!
Silas
Yay!
like shrugs off the flamethrower fuel tank, which just like is enormously
And-
heavy
and
just
empty.
thumps on the ground behind him. He's
The
"Ah!"
family is very grateful. They offer you food and a place to rest if you need to, and they tell you that their ranch is always open to you.
I mean, it's
That's
always been open to
extremely
Silver.
good
I got a
to know.
fucking key to it. They don't know that now. Now they give me a key, and I take it. I'm acting like I don't already have a key. Thank you. Thank you so much, Rebecca.
I know you. I know you. Stop
Thank
breaking
you.
into my shit.
This is now my 3rd key to your house. Thank you so
What?
much. What?
3?
Well, just in case I lose one, I want to have a backup. Thank you, Rebecca. You're welcome for saving your family.
You are a terrible person.
You're welcome. Saving
Please
your
take
family.
care, Mrs. Bryan.
Thank you. Thank you so much for saving my family.
You're exceptionally welcome. Now then, Filbert, you're looking rather tired and run down.
No, I'm actually pretty good. I was just like
Perhaps
standing.
a sports massage of some description.
If
Did you
it's
get
gonna be
any
another
groin
one of-
strain? I'm
Oh, dear.
quite good at deep tissue massage.
Oh,
Um,
stop.
You can give me another one of those shoulder rubs you gave me last night. That was
Okay.
very
No, we
calm.
must go deeper.
Guys,
Oh,
guys.
yeah, nope.
Stop
And with
right
that-
there.
And with that, I cut this scene. Y'all can do your thing in the privacy of your home, but the rest of us are gonna get off the call before that happens. Anyway, thank you for joining us in this adventure. If you guys want, we could do the end of session questions, and you
Yeah.
can yes or no. Okay.
Yeah, let's do that.
So, did we conclude the current mystery?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We found
Yeah.
out exactly what it was, and
We
we
killed the shit out of
fucking
those
killed the
things.
shit out of it.
Yeah.
Did we save someone from certain death?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
that whole
Someone,
that
yeah.
whole family was gonna
Several
die. yeah.
times.
Did we learn something new and important about the world?
We
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, there are other
We-
crazy vampire types.
Yeah,
Um,
it's not just one kind of vampire. There are various types, and that's useful to know.
And it was all about friendship the whole time.
the whole time it was friendship in our
Aw.
heart.
Did we learn something new and important about one of the hunters?
Vampire. Sorry, what?
I don't know if we actually learned that.
Someone
Everybody except Filbert already knew.
I've known that.
Yeah, you know
Sure.
what? You know what? I don't know if we did learn
don't think
anything
so.
new
That's
about...
okay because you mark 2 experience for answering.
Wait, to be none of you, we all learned everything about everyone throughout the course of this adventure.
Yeah, but the characters didn't learn anything new.
Yeah, because we
Hunter.
started knowing a
Yeah.
good amount,
Yeah.
and I don't know if
so-
we
you
learned
knew you had a
anything
flamethrower. You found that.
new. That's
That-
I didn't fail any rolls. I only have 2 XP. I
Oh,
am
man.
Oh,
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, Filbert didn't discover either that Silas is one, a vampire, two, madly in love with
I
him.
didn't figure
despite the
either of
fact
those
that
out.
he explicitly says it.
So Mark II experience because you all learned something new.
I'm one experience away from leveling up.
That's fine.
I have leveled up.
Yeah, I have
Yay!
like 3 or something.
Okay. So Grundu, you can level up. Maybe we'll do this again. Maybe we won't. I have no
That'd be
idea.
cool.
I would love it if we did. This was a lot of fun.
This was a lot of fun.
good.
Seriously.
Yes, guys. So with that, thank you for hosting us on your One Shot Onslaught Twitch, Adam.
Yes, thank you, Adam.
Thank you.
Because we have not set up our own yet for 20-sided adventures because I am not a techie girl.
Well, there's plenty of time now.
Don't say words like that to me.
Hey guys, I just did
The
a roll.
end is nigh.
I just did a roll.
Prepare
of nose
yourself
snake
for the
eyes.
end times.
Hold on. What?
I just did a roll of no snake eyes, so just that's how we're ending tonight, I guess.
Okay.
Wow.
Hey Dragonbait, where
Wow.
can people find you at?
You can find me at 20-sided adventures. We're all over the place. We just hit 5,000 downloads. Woo!
Heck yeah. And Tiana.
I am most often found over at Quest and Chaos. My personal Twitter handle is at Vanna1895. Quest and Chaos will be continuing for the foreseeable future through all of the shutdowns and all the other bullshit that's happening because we have figured out remote stuff. Thank you, Thomas and Amy, for being amazing. I don't say it often enough, and I need to say it more because they're awesome. We'll be streaming at least Saturday. So tomorrow, Jesus. We'll be streaming tomorrow night, Call of Cthulhu, and then Monday and Tuesday. We're not sure about Wednesday yet, but we're going to be keeping up our schedule as best we can. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. and Saturday nights at 6 p.m., all of these Pacific time.
And
Awesome.
Danny, what's that scarf or what's that cowl looking like?
It is getting there. We got
Oh, look at that.
probably
That
another
looks
6
great.
inches or so
6
tonight.
to 8.
Decent.
Yeah, that's a pretty good
That's
amount.
a good amount. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm making some good progress on it. I still got quite a bit of yarn left to go. So we can play a few more times before I finish it up. You can find me all over the internet as Danielle Lanois. You can check out my website, thefandomknitter.com. And if you happen to be a knitter, I have just finished a hooded capelet design called So Chaos, and I'm looking for test knitters. And it may be a little not safe for work, depending on how good
Dang.
your eyes are. But if you're interested, hit me up. And that's it.
Yeah, by the way, we just found out not long ago that you can apparently like download knit patterns and
Yes.
Danny
Yeah.
making some. I never knew that. So that's pretty cool. Jeremy.
You can find me on Instagram, on Twitter, and then on Twitch. Usually, especially lately over this last week or so, I've been streaming a lot. I'm playing Sea of Thieves most of the time. I've been playing a few other games, but it's mainly Sea of Thieves. Also, if you go to thedmsguild.com, there is a module called the Plight of the Blight Thief. It'll take you from like level 1 to 3 or 1 to 4. It's a pay what you want title. So go in there and check it out. Also, in like 2 days, we will be playing through that same campaign. I'll be DMing it. Adam will be playing. We'll have a few different people playing here. So, tune back in on Sunday and check that out.
Oh, fun. I'll have to check that out.
I am very excited for that. Yes. Yeah,
Yeah, me
Jeremy is
too.
going to be DMing his very own module he wrote. It is so again with everything going on, I'm trying to get some more content out since I know a lot of people are bored as they're kind of locked in their homes. So I was very excited that Jeremy offered to DM this adventure. I like being a player. Dragonbait, thank you so much for tonight. I love being a player for tonight, and now I get to be a player twice in one weekend. So I'm very excited for that.
I'm hoping to do more of this.
Yeah, this
Me too.
was a lot of fun. I really
Was.
I really like this. I'm really excited. Yeah. Yeah, it was a lot of
and I'm also looking at running some Call of Cthulhu. So if you're willing to host that, Adam, we can do some Call of Cthulhu.
Let's do it.
Yes,
I want to
please.
play so bad.
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
definitely always up for cosmic horror.
Yes,
Yeah, right?
please.
It's not that far from actual reality at the moment.
Well,
so-
and what's even worse, there was a module that my channel played back in like October that was a plague that happened in San Francisco, and it was like,
oh no.
Yeah.
I don't know if we want to play that for the stream. It seems a little bit.
That's a little bit close to the bone.
And we played that back in October before any of this came up.
Ay.
Yeah, Sundays is called Plight of the Blight Thief. So there could be some plights
It's
and or
fine.
blights in it.
I almost made this one plaguey, and I went,
Last but not least, Drundu.
Hello, and goodbye. I am Gerundu. You can find me everywhere at Gerundu. I am on Twitter. I'm on PlayStation Network. I am on Discords. I can't shut up. I'm a one-man, relentless, shit-talking machine. Come and find me. I dare you.
Yes, especially if you find him on PlayStation 4. We've been playing a lot of Conan Exiles. And on that, our server is called halfway_2 password is capital O is good, the number 1. We're having a lot of fun on there. I stream on that a little bit, usually at least a few times a week. And Gerundu, somehow, even though he's 4 or 5 hours behind us or ahead of us, he still streams with us somehow. So go find us all there.
didn't you know he's a
I'm
vampire?
secretly
I think
a
he
real
is.
vampire.
I don't think Gerundu sleeps. I really don't.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't at this point.
Nope.
But the thing is, like, he'll stay up with and he'll surpass me and Brittany here. But then when I wake up in the morning, he's awake still. Like, I don't know if he sleeps or not.
He doesn't.
I really
I sleep.
don't. He sleeps in 30-minute increments, maybe,
That's it.
sprinkled throughout the day.
I actually sleep backwards through time.
Oh, okay. So he's already
Okay.
caught up on
I
all
knew
of
it.
his sleep. That's what the
knew
thing
it.
is.
Alrighty.
So again, everybody here is also patrons of our shows, Halfway to Heroes and One Shot Onslaught. So thank you all for being patrons and supporting the show, keeping us going. And if you want to be eligible to play in these like one shots with us and to get a bunch of other bonus content, you can head over to
Fucking pay up.
but yeah, you can fucking pay. Hey, if you're watching you got this shit for free, holy shit, you better be paying. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, yeah, every dollar does count. You can go to patreon.com/one-shot-onslaught, and you get a bunch of really cool stuff. So again, thank you all so much. Dragon Bait, special thank you. It was a lot of fun tonight. Seriously, it really was. So much fun. I'm really glad we got to do this. So thank you
Yeah,
all
I
so
had fun,
much.
guys.
This is
And,
great. Thank you.
So
Yeah,
thank you all so
thanks a
much.
lot.
We will talk to you later. Bye, everybody.
See ya.
Bye bye. Peace.
I can't find the stop streaming button. There it is.